Stop. My penis can only get so erect.
The price is wrong.
One,
She can't even read.
two.
Get the fuck out!
A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Ooh, welcome to the CommanderSmiths.
We are the CommanderSmiths.
I'm Adam Smith.
I'm Lowry Smith.
Don't worry, Smiths. Don't worry.
We're cousins.
You're
like
Lowry.
Everything should have an S at the end. Don't worry about it.
I'm Lowry Smiths. There's an Urza's for life. All right.
There's a lot of
Get
Lowry
the
Smiths
fuck
out there. All right, more
out.
than you would think.
You had a Chris Team Forest Walk in the intro, and then Tad jumped in second with the Urza's for life. He was following the rules.
First, you're last.
He's following
As
the
the great-
rules. He's following the rules. Unlike you in the Discord saying the RoboCop couldn't do the early Team Forest Walk. So I'm using a piece of paper. I tried to when I opened my beer on the audio, I was trying to like make it so you could hear it. I tend to try to do that when I'm having. Oh man,
Just spilled it.
yes. Well, I didn't spill
What
it. I
the
just
fuck are you
poured
doing?
it to make it so you could hear it.
Oh,
And what it did is it just gave a lot of head, and it came.
Yeah,
I set
yeah,
it down. So, and I have nothing to wipe it up with. I guess I could wipe it with my
shit.
my
Dad
blanket.
knows how to deal with it. First is the worst.
Second is the best. Third is the one with the treasure chest or hairy chest. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm trying to find
they're
a.
all connected. Right? You just
I'm trying to
talking
find
about
a bait in
placement.
cloth right now because.
take your shirt off, and then
Oh,
we'll see if you have a hairy chest or
it's a trimmed hairy chest. I got one. Hang on a second. Let me grab one.
Yeah, I know you have a trimmed chest. What do you mean?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I got my little screen cleaner that I'm going to use.
Wow. Yeah, I have
No.
a hairy chest. I have a hairy neck too, but the lady always trims that up. So
Who is the is that what you call your wife? The lady?
no, I don't know. Just the hair. It's always I don't.
Rusty,
I haven't
we
had a
are
guy cut my hair
we're in
since I was a
we're
kid.
in Minnesota. But really close. We're near the Twin Cities, so or we're right outside the Twin Cities, so we're close to Scotty as well. This is episode. Let's see, what are we doing? Everything's discombobulated.
It's a good question.
What episode is this shit? I didn't write it down because I'm writing the
Okay, 428.
8, I believe it is. And what are we doing on this episode tonight, Lowry? This might be a little longer one because these are some pretty sweet stuff here we're going to talk about.
Just use some bulk commons to sop up your spilt beer.
Oh yeah, I use those for proxies, so I can't
Were you
use
asking if we're in Wisconsin or Minnesota, just in case? Like, if we're in Wisconsin, spilling beer is a felony, I
that.
believe.
Oh yeah,
That's-
right.
can't do that
I
there.
can't do that on camera. I did.
Nope. Not on camera. That's evidence.
What are we doing
Okay,
though?
the Marvel precons have been released. We're going to go through all 4 of them, talk about what we normally do, and which is Mr. Worldwide.
Oh yeah,
Unlimited?
Mr. Worldwide. I'll get to the.
But really, it's unlimited because
you just couldn't remember.
Shout out to Russell Wilson, who officially retired.
Mr. Unlimited.
There you go, Mr.
There was a
Unlimited.
limit, I guess.
Yeah.
And And then we also talk about some of the new cards that are reprinted. We have expanded it for this because we are anticipating a longer episode.
So we're
And
drinking
also,
on this one.
we're drinking.
Yes, and that's why I'm spilling.
So new cards,
And
reprints.
For the audio listeners, you're getting 2 of the decks, and then we'll have the next episode later, either in the week or next week, will be popping up. So, because this is going to probably be a little bit longer, because this is what it's supposed. Whoa, that's a long message. Oh, Rusty. What did he write here? Nice. I get to go to Wisconsin because kid got me into Cookie Run TCG. I don't know what Cookie Run is. We're going regional and trying our spot for national to go to. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. So this is like and we talked about it before. This feels more like the what we used to get back in the day with Commander, where you get the Commander set of the year. You'd only get one. You wouldn't get it with every set. And they'd have 4 or 5 decks. And then it would just all new cards. And that's what this is. It's a shit ton of new cards. So we're going to kind of do a little bit more than we normally do when we do these breakdowns, because there's just more cards to talk about. And when we do,
it seems like Cookie Run is a mobile game.
Oh,
or a game of some type. Video game.
Oh, cool. You did a quick Google. Good job.
Quick Googs.
Mm.
Yeah, so we'll expand on it a little bit, not a lot of bit. Like we're just adding a couple of new cards there, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But it's
This is
4
gonna be
decks.
4 hours, isn't it?
That is like the joke with Cindy when I'd say it. It's just like, no, this one's good. It's gonna be a tight episode. It's gonna be tight, very tight. And then it's like, oh my God, we went for 3 hours. This is ridiculous. I'm hungover because for some reason we decided to take Malort shots. And people were buying shots.
There we go.
God damn it, Joel. Joel.
Third is the one with the very hairy treasure chest.
Joel.
Get the fuck out!
But first things first, before we even get started with that, we have to say we have a new patron that we have to give a shout out to. Did you send the link yet? Anthony McCarthy. I apologize that Lowry has not sent it. No, I'm just kidding. But Anthony McCarthy.
Welcome to a meat forest.
That sounds like a fairy tale of a meat forest.
Thank you for joining the Patreon and eventually getting in the Discord when Lowry gets that over to you. And it seems like he is looking at that right now. I'll do the tags really quick so you can kind of look that up. So $1 gets you into the Discord. That's how you guys can support the CommanderSmiths. That's the financial way to support us. $5 gets you proxies each month. Depending on your tiers, you can get foil proxies that we make. We have over 500 proxies that have made over the years, so it's kind of like a little benefit to becoming a patron. You guys can get proxies. You can save up. If you're a $5 patron, you don't want to get proxies, just 2 at a time. Maybe you save it up for a year and then boom, do it all at once. That's what a lot of people do. So we have a lot of perks for patrons there. Another way you guys can support us financially is donate on the podcast. I guess we're drinking tonight, so there is Malort in the works. Lowry,
somebody has to donate.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like a 15.
Not saying it's not a possibility.
Right.
But anything,
that's
thank God.
$15 gets us each to take a Malort shot. So that is another way you guys can support us, while also torturing us at the same time. If you want to see a shit show episode at the end, do the Malort shots or buy the Malort shots for us. It gets kind of funny. Those are it's funny and it's sad to say that sometimes those episodes end up being like the next day get the text where it's like, that was a great episode when we're hammered. It's like, and we can't do it every week. I mean, there was a time when we first started doing the Malort stuff, 3-4 years ago at this point, maybe even longer than that.
Back when we were cool.
Where it was just like, oh God, here we go. And so I was drinking the 4% alcohol beer with it because I was, we were taking so many Malort shots, but we've calmed it down a little bit and just kind of when we have the drinking episodes or the end of the year stuff. Another way you guys can support us financially is you can buy some of our merch. We have the mugs, the Yeti mugs. Do you have your red one, Lowry?
Do.
That is the one. It is on the eBay link that is linked below. on either the YouTubes or if you're listening, whatever listening platform you're using, you can click on that and pick those up. But we also have the metal tokens there. Free way to support us. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. That helps us out. It keeps spreading the word. I know you hear it on every single person, every whatever content creator, but hit the like button. But seriously, it does help. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please do so, because we do all these kinds of videos all the time and it helps us continue to grow. That's it. We don't have any other socials. Unless you comment on YouTube, we will respond there. You can send us an email, CommanderSmiths@gmail.com, or the best way is join the Discord, because then you can just message back and forth there. And it's fantastic, and it's only $1. There you go. All right, tags are done. God damn it. We got another frick. What is all these
right now?
What is all these
Doji's in the Discord?
What the hell? There's all these damn forest walk fuckers.
Get the fuck out!
I
You
like
gotta be kidding me though. The
I like
trees are
Red Squirrel's
blooming,
mug
everything's
life.
Gorgeous out right now. That's the true hashtag Team Forest Walk. So in the winter we can have industrialization showing a little bit better, and then you can say your stuff there.
Speaking of outdoors, I appreciate. Thank you for coming to support my son in the soccer tournament and seeing the championship game yesterday. That was awesome. Thank you.
It was a lot of fun.
You guys,
he's a good one. Runner.
Oh damn it!
That's 2.
That is 2. It's his birthday. Ansel, happy birthday, buddy! Oh crap! I didn't. Do I have a shot glass here? I have the Malort there. Hang on. I don't have the shot glass. So you got to give me a second. Do you have a shot glass ready for you?
Are we doing this? Yeah, I don't even have the Malort. I didn't expect that. Okay,
Wait,
what are we? Let's finish the thought.
We both can't leave and just leave. Like we both just get out of
Okay,
here.
I can't see the full message. You go, do your thing.
Okay, well, I'll get down to the worth it part. It says, the overall set looks very meh and not really worth it. And then this is from Kevin, a long name, Kevin 2640. So Kevin. All right. So you respond to that and I will go get my shot glass and then we'll switch.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Very disappointed in the Doom Prevails precon. The set will be forgotten like the Spider-Man set. Maybe 2 or 3 cards will be used. Gonna be honest, didn't look through the standard portion of the set yet. That will be next week when we are recording it. But the precons, I can see why you're disappointed. I would say from what I was seeing, I did not do the Doom precon. I did the Fantastic Four and the Captain America one.
All right.
But it feels like you're catering to a lot of legends that kind of pigeonholes what you got going on. But I do think that this set is a much fuller set than Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man was disappointing because it felt very shallow. And maybe this still does. Like maybe they're trying to do too much and trying to jam in as much as they can, so it all is maybe kind of shallow. But they're just trying to include so many characters and so many different versions of the characters, much like Spider-Man potentially.
Yeah,
so there is that potential, but I do think I'm more excited for this than Spider-Man, even though I like Spider-Man more. Just there seems to be more of a variety of things going on, and
it seems to be hitting a lot of character, like a lot across the board superheroes. That's the cool thing with it. And then I love the multiple arts we're getting, like comic book art and all that, like there's so many different versions, which love or hate. Cause it's just like, if you want to collect this set, like I did with Lord of the Rings, has got every card that I could. If I tried to do that with this set, which it's also the biggest set being released, most cards or whatever, this would be insane. Like the amount of money you would have to spend to try to collect everything from this. So that's going to be really tough. All right. So do you need to go get your Malort? Is that what you got to go do?
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanted to say something else, or you
the variety makes me feel like I'm going to at least find something in this I like.
Mm-hmm.
There's enough there to develop ideas. The problem with Spider-Man was that they could have just done some precons and been done with it.
Right.
And we have the precons here along with a set, which is a large set. I'm happy with it. I feel like I'll let you talk. I'm gonna go get my Malort and then I'll keep on
Well, you just like ended in the middle of a sentence. You said,
Yeah,
I
that's what
feel like.
happens. It's called just okay. Here's my question: there are multiple soul stones. How are we getting them?
Yeah, I know, because
How many Marvel sets are we getting? Are we getting another 3?
I think
4?
so. Because I mean, think of this. This one was supposed to be, and this probably conversation should have been when we have the full set, whatever. But you would have thought with the biggest set being revealed, we would have got 2 in this one.
Maybe 2.
But we only got 1. We only got 1.
A bunch of them.
Yeah, but we're supposed to get all of them, so I think we got to buckle up for.
Assume so.
Yeah, so I don't. It's just this is gonna be interesting. The next couple 3-4 years, it feels like it's gonna be.
I mean, Marvel has a lot there. It was one of those that we thought that would be a good Universes Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
We just didn't expect it to actually happen because Marvel has its own game going on,
right?
And Disney owns it, and Disney has its own thing going on.
I know you're about to go get the Malort, but I do want to say the thing that I am excited about is like, had we gotten this when we were kids and playing Magic, because at the same time we were playing Magic, but I was also collecting the Marvel cards. I still have them in my
Ultra.
Yeah, and like all the different variations of that. But it couldn't do anything with them. It was just collection. It was like, oh, cool. Yeah. This has this much power and this has this much speed and blah, 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 blah. But you didn't do anything. But you're not playing a game. Oh my God, can you imagine if we would have got this set when we were kids? We would have lost our fucking minds, because that was what I was all about superheroes, but I liked Magic the Gathering as a game. I liked collecting the superhero cards, but all I could do was just look at them. So I can feel it when I'm seeing all these cards. It's coming back where it's just like, oh my God, I can't imagine what we would have done with this, So all right, go get your Malort. Yeah. So yeah, anyways, what was this? Red Scroll said the rest will be in the secret layers. Nobody can get. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of that, secret layers today it's hard to judge these, as of late, because, you think ones that are going to sell out don't, and then the chaos ones always sell out. And I'm talking about the secret layer really quick, Lau. And so it's just like, I didn't know how this one was going to go. And then within 30 minutes, we're getting low stock warnings. I was kind of chatting with Dak and Blackblade in the Discord, not in the Discord. We were kind of doing a personal chat back and forth. And I think our theory is that with IPs like Sonic, when they do the secret layer stuff, I think they print a crap ton of them because they aren't going to go back to that necessarily. And I think that's why they sit up there for longer, because those are the only ones that are left. It's Garfield at this point. I think the Prismatic Vista one, the non-foils sold out and the foils were low stock the last I looked, like an hour and change ago. But all the Garfield ones are still there. So I think they have to print a lot because this is the only time they're going to do it. So it was an interesting drop. The ones that sold out were the ones that featured the cats the most, like the ones that looked the cool. The coolest one was the one I didn't even know was there. Like, I didn't remember seeing that. It wasn't on their site. That was the one that had the Utopia Sprawl, had Aggravated Assault, like Chaos Warp. Yeah. Like, it had good cards in there and really cool art. And that one sold out damn quick. But yeah, so we'll probably get a Marvel one here coming up. I don't think it'll be as good as the original Marvel that we got with Storm and everybody in there. I'm hoping they don't do what they did with Lord of the Rings. So let's cross our fingers on that.
What are the worst cards in this set?
Oh, dude,
should put those in the secret layer.
Joel, and for those people talking about the secret layer stuff, Joel said he had to get another browser. Here's a pro tip for you guys for secret layers. If you really want it, open up multiple browsers. So I did Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft, and then do each one of those in a private browser and have all of them going, because I had 12 of them running, and I was able to get through. 2 of them got done within a couple minutes. All the others were like over an hour. So just kind of a little pro tip, get all that stuff, get multiple browsers going and keep the timer going if you really want to pick up something. So like the Goblin one, that sold out even quicker. I did the same thing there. I was only able to get my hands on a couple of those. So that's just that's probably that's what you should do moving forward if you're all about the secret lair. Anyways, okay, we're not talking about secret lair. Let's get to this deck stuff. Lowry, we are actually going to start with your deck here. Let me get over here. All right, so the way we will do all of these is we will talk about the reprint cards, go through that, because then we can kind of get an idea of what the deck is worth. You can't really judge the new cards, what their pricing is. And so that's why we kind of go through and be like, all right, base, here's what your price is. This is what the deck costs. This is what everything's worth. And then we talk about some of the new cards, and then you can kind of judge it from there. So then we'll do is it worth it for us? And then you guys can tell us if you think it's worth it. And then we go into the upgrades, the budget upgrades. First of all, we do all the cards that we talk about. Budget is under $20 total. And then we have Mr. Unlimited upgrades. All right. That's it for that. Lowry, get us started. What is your deck? And what are some of the...
shot?
Oh, shit. You're right. It's
We
Ansel's
should get
birthday.
at least 2 in before Ansel has to go to bed. Or wake up. He's on the other side of the world. I'm not sure.
Oh, is that our Australian buddy?
I believe so.
Hell yeah, Ansel.
I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it is. I think you're right. Yeah, it is, actually, because I'm looking down at our last tip, and it was he was the birthday... He gave us a shot for my birthday from down
Now it's
under.
his birthday.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you, Ansel.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday. Yeah, he sounds
Yeah, happy birthday indeed.
Ugh.
Smooth. That's clean right there.
Oh gosh. Ugh. Ugh.
Not
Yeah,
terrible.
gross.
Not terrible. It's not that bad.
It's the second one that's going to be bad. You know it. That's what it always is. Kevin says Squirrel Girl is like Krenko. Like, it's funny because when that one popped up, I threw that on Discord. I was like, it's like Krenko, blah, 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 blah. But it's like has a better... We'll talk about those guys later because that's next week's stuff. We will break down all the commanders, our Fave 5 commanders, our Fave 5 cards each. So really it's a top 10. So, but yeah, it is going to go nuts. I think squirrels are going to continue to go crazy. They always do when we get a new commander. Anyways, we're not talking about that. We are talking about your Fantastic Four.
Let's talk about everything we're not supposed to be talking about this week.
For the first 23 minutes. All right, Larry.
4 hours.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
I think
the Fantastic Four. This is a 4-color deck. And technically you have normally they have like 2 commanders that can be switched in and out. And this one they have 4. So we are going to talk about all 4 of the characters of Fantastic Four. But basically I think a lot of the deck is based off of Mr. Fantastic, which is 2 and a blue for 2/4. Vigilance, Reach, Human, Scientist, Hero. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've cast a non-creature spell this turn, you get to draw a card. And
That's
then
nice.
you can... What?
I said that's nice.
That's not bad. And then you get to... And then you can pay a red, a green, a white, and a blue. It feels very weird not being able to
Say
like,
Wooburg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wooburg minus black.
Order, so it'd be like... Rigwoo. It just doesn't work this way. But then tap, copy target triggered ability you control twice. You may choose new targets for the copies. You could choose the drawing trigger or just any other trigger that's out
really
there
good
in your deck. Copying it twice is pretty cool. Very
Yeah.
much like a go-go.
Yeah.
So very cool. That's kind of the deck. And all the other one that I saw, just a ton of legendary heroes.
I know
going
this is
on.
It's hard to like I'll be honest, like hard to not judge how the deck is flowing necessarily, but it feels more like shoved a bunch of legendary stuff in there and then kind of tried to make them synergize. But yeah, okay. So
I don't think the decks are going to play very well out of the box. I think they gave a lot of ideas and legends.
They
But
more
I think
gave
it's
you.
going to be kind of struggle.
Yep. Okay.
Compared to other ones.
So what do we got for reprints in this one? Notable
Let's head
reprints.
down there. We
All right.
we have some solid ones.
Upgrades. Let's not look at the upgrades. Let's not.
Don't look at that. Don't look at
there
that.
we go.
There we go.
Reprints.
All right. Reprints,
Whoa! You
we
put
have-
10 of them in there. Hell
There's
yeah!
10 reprints.
Oh.
This was a fairly good reprint deck. So you have Annie Joins Up, which is a $4 or $5 card. Clever Concealment, that's a $5, $7 card. Definitely some fluctuation as things are going, like showing up and reprinted right now. Lightning Greaves, which is a forever $4 card. Monologue Tax, which has been reprinted a few times at $2. We have Quantum Misalignment. So when I checked, this was a $20 card, but also it's showing up as like $5. So I believe the $5 a lot more. I'm going to try and remember to drop $15 off the value of this. But Quantum Misalignment is a really good card. You have Rejuvenating Springs, which is a $5-ish card. Seize the Day, which is 10 plus. Taunt from the Rampart, which is the first reprint from the Lord of the Rings, sitting at about 5.
What's the art? Hang on, I want to see the art on that because they all have alternate. Even reprints all have alternate art with the Marvel
just
stuff.
Heckling the thing because he's
Okay.
ugly.
Who is he heckling? The thing? Oh, heckling.
It's just people.
I got it. Heckling the thing. I thought. I don't know. I didn't get you were talking about the superhero, the thing. I thought you just meant they're heckling the thing. All right, cool. All right, I got it.
Cool. We're not even drunk yet.
Yeah.
Mind's Dilation at that 7th spot with the Watcher. And then you have 3 Visits, which
What is
is, I
that
mean, I think both of them are about 5.
That's interesting. Okay, cool.
And so right there, the reprint value off of those 10 cards are sitting about.
You're doing math right now.
61.
Yeah, you had to go.
$61.
You had to go minus 15.
Yep.
So, all right, so 61. What about what did you have the $2 to $5 included in your totals there?
That was included. In
Okay,
there, yeah.
okay, total there.
So not a lot at that 2. The only thing was Monologue Tax. That was otherwise everything was 4 plus.
Okay. What is the value? Like, what are they going for? Did you check that by chance?
What do you mean? I just told you.
No. They're going for 75.
What?
Like the deck. Like, what's the
Oh.
deck? What can you buy it on like Amazon or TCG right now?
No, I didn't. I
think
was
they're
saying
all
that
generally
75
yeah.
was the
the going price. That's what I saw pretty much.
MSRP technically, but
yeah, because I think you can get all of these for about $250 or something like that. So that seems about
I was seeing that
right
too.
there. Okay, so Clever Concealment, love that. What's the art on Clever? I want to see what that one is. What is it? Okay.
The thing being invisible from Sue.
Oh yeah, cool.
I guess all of them are.
What would
but-
this one be? What is that one?
I don't think there is. Oh, there is.
Yeah, all of them have everything has a superhero Marvel printing of that. So
Well, I guess I'll go through and do the other one.
well,
'Cause
yeah,
this auto just chooses the cheapest.
yeah, I know.
version.
Yeah, I didn't realize it
And
until
I don't care enough, but if you're gonna kill time doing this, then I'll go and
what?
change it.
It's just okay. So those are the reprints. What about some of the new cards we got in this one?
There's a lot
That's
of them.
a lot.
So we have 32 new cards from what I was able to tell. And we'll talk about a couple here. But we have Crystal Inhuman Princess. So there are the Inhumans, if that is a thing, like it's a group of Marvel characters, kind of like X-Men.
Okay.
Avengers.
So
So
I did not know that. That is
yeah,
I'm not that much of a nerd. No, I'm just kidding.
they were kind of introduced in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. Not introduced, like, but to visual media. That's kind of how they were in there.
Okay.
And then they did have their own show for maybe a season. Arya Stark was in there, I want to say, but it was
Arya? Oh, you mean the actress?
the actress.
I was like,
names.
why are they
Come on.
mixing Game of Thrones in here? What is
It's
going
all
on?
crossover IPs these days.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Jon Snow.
And maybe I'm wrong on that too, but it was not very well received. Black Bolt is their leader, and they're like up on the moon.
When
now,
did when did Inhuman come out? Like, is this an old comic?
I don't know, man.
Oh, I thought you even
No, that's
know.
the extent of my knowledge is about what I just said.
It's more than me because I've never heard Inhumans before. All right. What do we got?
Inhuman Princess, 1 in a red and a green for a 2/3. Noble hero Inhuman. Flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Crystal deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of colors that spell is.
Okay.
And then it can tap for a red, a green, a white, or a blue.
So it's a Wooburg minus the B.
Yeah. That feels, yeah. So, I mean, it's just one of those. But I feel like I really like this as a 4-color commander, or you're able to just kind of mash a bunch of multicolored spells.
Yeah, I think it would be kind of fun. I mean, you're probably doing more so 2-color spells, right? Most of the time. So you're more than likely
most of the time.
More than likely you're just doing 2 damage to everybody. We're still dealing 2 damage to each opponent for each non-creature. Yeah. Ibukaki. Hey, buddy. How's it going, buddy?
Long time no see. He's right. Who casts non-creature spells? Not me. This is a heavy creature deck. But on it, like artifacts aren't.
But it is a mono dork in itself.
Artifacts don't work in here though because
they're
colorless for the most part. Does it have to be a multicolored spell at least, or is it just?
It's just what the number of colors in that spell.
I'm okay with monocolored spells a little bit.
1 damage? That seems a little.
Yeah, but it's like a dork in your command zone that can deal damage.
I guess we're talking about like Gutter Snipe is a 1 damage, right? For non.
No, it's 2.
Is it 2? Oh, so yeah, it's. Yeah.
So it's just worse.
Yeah. What's the electromagnetic field? Is that the wall one? Am I getting that right? The one that does 1 damage?
Oh, electrostatic field.
Thank you. That one's 1 damage. Oh, this one's a little better than that one, right? Because that's a 2-drop. This is a 3, but it's produces mana and all that. Whatever. I dig it.
I think it's just an interesting card. Something that I would look at potentially building.
Yeah. Is that one you're gonna build?
I don't know. Again, got to look at the set proper. I have one that I will do. It is in the other deck, but I'm not going to talk about it then. Next one, Human Torch. 3 and a red at the beginning of combat on your turn, which this is kind of the setup for all of the mythic or main commanders for Fantastic Four. But at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you've cast a non-creature spell this turn, Human Torch gains flying, double strike, and haste until end of turn. And then whenever the torch attacks, you may pay not Wooburg. If you do until end of turn, whenever it deals combat damage to an opponent, he deals that much damage to each other opponent.
Not Wooburg. I think that's a good way.
Yeah, we're just going to say it's Wooburg without the black. So it's not Wooburg.
If you do until end of turn, whenever he deals.
I like how aggressive it can be.
Okay.
It is checking. I like that it's checking.
Yeah.
Instead of like if you went like Seething Song into this, then it would still trigger because it's checking to see if you cast a non-creature spell rather than whenever you cast a non-creature spell 1 time per turn or whatever. Like it's like a delayed trigger. It's just checking on what's going on. And so I like this as like being really aggressive. I don't think there's enough of a theme to be able to
build around it.
To everybody, there's like this might be the 5th card out there that does this. But I do like how aggressive this can be.
Right. In non-Wooburg, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. The other thing about this is all of these are 4-color cards in Commander for their
identity. Is a slot that we don't have a lot of. Like I think 4 is our least amount of available commanders, which seems weird because you would think 5 would be the least, but they do Wooburg way more than they do 4-color. So
sure.
it's kind of nice to get more of those. Anyways, okay.
We have Invisible Woman at 2 and a white for 3/3 human hero. Can we go up? Let me look at
What do you need?
Johnny Storm there. That's okay, human hero as well. Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
What
I'm
were
pretty
you
sure she's a scientist as well. Just wasn't sure if they are downgrading her or something. But at the beginning of combat on your turn,
Do we
if you
have a
cast-
scientist creature type though?
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic.
Is he?
Yeah. Just read that. Ah.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll believe you. I don't want to scroll through all that stuff.
Yeah. At the beginning of combat, if you cast a non-creature spell this turn, create an 0/3 colorless wall creature token with Defender and Reach. And then whenever you attack, you may pay not Wooburg. When you do, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature you control and can't be blocked this turn.
Okay, can I do a side note? Like, what's the 03 reference wall? Like, how does that doesn't feel flavorful, does it?
I think
Or is it
might
because
just
of
feel
defensive
like
power
her-
stuff?
I don't think she can. I think she just does blocking force fields. She
Okay,
goes
so maybe that's
invisible and
more of
makes
what the
force
wall is.
fields.
That kind of makes more sense, I
That
guess.
might be what they're going for.
Okay. How do we
But
feel about that one? I mean, you're making a wall whenever you only get the one.
Yeah, the wall I don't really care about.
Yeah.
But I
When-
think the not Wooburg part is really aggressive. Pay for a creature is unblockable and gets +1/+0 for each
That
creature
is
you
pretty.
control.
That is pretty sweet.
Pretty aggressive. So that's kind of where I stand. I do think they probably lowered the power of the first trigger so that they could do something aggressive like saying this person's invisible. Let them through.
Yeah. Yeah, because that
But
could be.
I do like this for that reason. Giving the, imagine giving the Johnny Storm, the Human Torch one, the +1/+0,
and all the other, yeah, and unblockable,
and the
then it
unblockable,
gets.
and it has haste and trample
Yeah.
and double strike. The double strike's going to be what kills.
Yeah.
So that's the part that I probably like. Also, the thought is in a Fantastic Four deck, I assume you're just going to be running all 4 of these.
Yeah.
Like just you have to do it for the flavor, kind of.
Right.
Next one, Nova Flame. X and 2 and 2 red sorcery. Put X/1/1 counters on target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power to each other creature. I like this just as another form of the
Chandra's Ignition type of thing,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, Chandra's
I mean,
Ignition,
but it's hitting
think, is
players.
a little bit better.
Yeah.
For that reason. But having a wrath where one of your creatures survives and it kills just about everybody else's. That's a good deal going on. So that's
Yep. I dig
why I
that.
kind of like this addition to what's going on. You have the Thing at 5 colorless and a green for 5/5. Human hero has trample. At the beginning of combat, if you cast a non-creature spell, it put 4/1/1 counters on the Thing. So 9/9 trampler. And then whenever you attack, you may pay not Wooburg. When you do, double the number of each kind of counters on any number of target permanents you control.
That is pretty crazy.
So I like this. I like that they're all different.
Yeah. I like that it has the. Is that supposed to be? No, that looks like Dr. Doom's cape, doesn't it? But I thought it was Loki for. No, Loki is. That's Hulk when that happens.
Yeah. But they could be recreating the idea
Yeah.
of that. Like
Because
just
doesn't it
smashing-
look like Dr. Doom's cape right there? He wears the green.
I would half assume. Yeah. It could be. I mean, you got the gold at the shoulder spot. Yeah. I would think it's Doom.
This is strong. Like of
It's a
the,
beater,
the
for sure.
of the bunch, like the fact that beginning coming on your turn, if you cast a non-creature spell, yeah, that's so easy to do. Like building around this one, whoo.
I think one of the biggest problems with the Fantastic Four cards is that they're 4 colors.
Mm,
I'm glad that they are, but you're just not going to be able to play them anywhere else.
right. Well,
So
I would say these could be very good at building by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like the
could
Thing
be.
building a deck around the thing is a whole, and like you mentioned earlier, they're all very different. So building a deck that's the thing, or what we got, Invisible Woman, we could do Human Torch. All of them would be different, completely different decks. You wouldn't use
very different one.
the same cards in that. Like if you built around the thing, you're building things that other things that get 1/1 counters, and then when you're paying the not Wooburg, boom, you're doubling all the counters on everything. Like that's just crazy. That's a lot of stuff going on. I like that. I like that one a lot. And then your last one of your new cards.
Yeah, Unstable Molecule Suit. Holy shit.
What are you doing? You pouring your next Malort
Sucking
already?
off my beer. Kind of fizzed out.
Lucky beer.
But yeah, 3 colorless equipment comes down. Equip your commander for 2, or just equip plainly for 4. And then equip creature gets +2/+2 and has indestructible. I think it's a fine addition to the give creatures indestructible spot. Obviously, it's kind of for your commander.
Still think Mithril Coat is our top spot for this type of thing.
Oh, absolutely.
But this could be right up there.
It's like, this is like a Darksteel Plate that isn't indestructible but gives the bump. And so if you're okay with the Darksteel Plate, this is something else to consider.
Yep.
I generally don't play Darksteel Plate unless I really like indestructible. Just thought it was interesting. I like the little bump. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yep, the 2/2 is kind of nice. All right, now we get to the is it worth it? So we let's see. Oh, wait, that's not the button. It's time for.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
So what was our total value? Was 70 or 61?
61.
61 and a value of 75. I'll talk first since I didn't do all the. I'm just going off of what you said. So new cards. What was our most expensive reprint? Besides that, is it clever?
Probably Seize the Day.
Is it? What's that at?
13, 14.
Okay. For me, I guess this one, like picking up singles, and I have no idea. Again, this is why we don't add in the single or the new cards as part of this, because they're way inflated right now. We don't know where they're going to be when they actually drop. A lot of times they just tank, and you can pick these up for pretty cheap. I think personally, because I like superhero stuff, I want to get all of these. I kind of like the precons. I kind of want to pick up all of these. The smart thing to do would be to just get the ones that I'm actually going to use.
Right.
So for me, I'd be like, if I'm being smart, buy the singles that I want, get the new things that I want. Like you mentioned, and like we talked about, every one of these commanders can be built a completely different deck. Yes, they work well with the Fantastic Four if you want to use that, but I think building each one of these separately would be really cool. So I'm in a mix. Your price is almost there with your reprints to get you everything you want there. I'm gonna say it's worth it for me. I'm gonna say it's worth it. I'm going in circles with the value of. We don't have a lot of cards that aren't Marvel new stuff in this, and for the fact that it got up to $61, we've seen things that stay in the 30s, for precons, and this is 61 with very limited reprint stuff. So I think this one's more worth it because you got a lot of new stuff in it. What about you? What do you think after breaking the whole thing down, looking at all the cards, all the other ones, the other stuff that's in it?
I think this one is more interesting. I don't love, like I said, a lot of these decks I don't think are, at least this one, I don't think is going to play super well out of the box. I think it's trying to get a lot of flavor in with the Marvel Universe and kind of what's going on with the Fantastic Four. I think they do a good job of that. I think the biggest problem is just like your 4 main legends that can come in are building 4 different decks.
Yeah.
Like which is
it's kind of
really
cool though
that they did that.
Yeah.
But also it's hard to make a coherent deck.
Like they don't
pre-con.
They don't blend together very well. They aren't working
Right.
together. It's not like you like Invisible Woman works with, Invisible Woman doesn't work with the Thing. That those two don't
It's just
work
not
together.
needed.
Yeah. So
And so I do think Mr. Fantastic probably is probably the best one for the deck because it has all those triggers that it can double up on, and you have a lot of legends with their own triggers, and being able to double trigger some of the other Fantastic Four members would just be insane. Is it a long-winded answer of
you're doing exactly what I did. Because I went circle.
I think I'm going to go the other way.
You're gonna say the price is wrong?
I think the price is wrong.
The price is
because
wrong.
it's 75.
A little bit more expensive.
A little bit more expensive. I do think you're going to be able to get a lot of what you want. Now, again, if you like a lot of these reprints, it's, I think, solid. I think it's probably a good pickup. But if you are just looking to value flip and get new cards, I don't think it's there. If that makes sense. So it depends on what you're trying to do with it. I do like getting these kind of things. But I'm probably going to go that way.
Okay. No,
it's close though.
Yep. All right. So you're saying it's not worth it. How do we make this deck worth it? How do you make this deck a little better? Do we get some budget upgrades? If you only had $20 to spend, what are some of the cards that you would add to this deck to make it actually more of a playable deck?
I didn't wonder if it was $20 or not. They're cheaper cards.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever. We don't add up like we did like before, where you're like, we take this card out, we put this card in. Now we just give you guys options here. So, I like this one that you have in here.
If I'm doing a Fantastic Four deck, I want to go and get the Fantastic Four cards and get them into play, just so they're all kind of together. And so something like Court of Calling,
you're gonna do tutoring, is what you're telling me, which is what
now,
we.
Do you know why? Think of this, because if you can get a card like Court of Calling,
you're a terrible person. You're a terrible person.
You can go and get your Fantastic Four characters and also be casting the non-creature spell. That is the reason.
Okay, it fits on theme. Magda.
Yeah, and so you got Green Sun Zenith that kind of works. Goes against the thing. You have the Nature's Rhythm from the Dragon deck or set last year. You got a handful of cards that are Nature's whatever.
There's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch that will allow you to go and get something and put it into play. And so I don't think that's wrong, especially if you're going and getting Fantastic Four cards and trying to just assemble the team. That's cheap at this point, like $5-6.
What, Court of Calling you're talking about?
Yeah, Court of Calling. Druid's Repository. I really like this card.
I do too.
Multiple colored decks. But it is an enchantment. Whenever a creature you control attacks, put a charge counter on it. You can remove a charge counter and add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. And so you're trying to hit those 4 colors pretty consistently, and that, I think, makes this you want to be attacking with some of your creatures, like Human Torch and the Thing, like attacking Sue Storm. I'll want something attacking,
right?
And so it just works well with most of what's going on. Next one is Echo Casting Symposium.
One of the newer cards.
Yeah, and but not really for what's going on. It's more the idea. But target player creates a token that's a copy of target creature you control. You got a lot of legends in this specific precon, so it might not work in here. But the idea of Paradigm, which is basically casting a free spell at the beginning of your turn that's going to trigger.
So you'll
Fantastic Four,
right? You'll get
a non-creature and still advance your board state with creatures, or protection, or just leaving mana open. this just allows you to be triggering the non-creature spells.
Yep, I dig that.
And I think they do a decent job of that in the deck as well. They added some new rebound cards that I didn't mention, so it's like a free spell the next turn. And I like that idea. Next one is Frantic Search. It's there. It draws 2, discard 2, but really it's there for the untapping lands. Because the big thing in my mind is all of these Fantastic Four creatures, like, do you want to cast a spell and it? Because the thing is 6 mana.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And that's a lot. So either you're just casting the thing and not triggering anybody else that's out there, or you're looking to have something else that triggered. And then the next turn when it attacks, it's not just 9, it's 13. That's a legit threat. And so that is how I would kind of look at it, is just trying to make sure that you have non-creature spells that are cheap or free or something that recurs, and that's just kind of where my head is at a little bit.
Dig it.
And then Rite of Flame, same idea. Rituals, War Mana will allow you to get there and get your trigger.
Interesting having Rite of Flame, because it likes more Rite of Flames. You're only going to have this one copy, but it is getting you 2. But you're getting that non-creature trigger is what you're.
Yeah. I mean, it could just be Manamorphose.
Anything, yeah.
Like the
things like this.
Something like, what's that?
Things that do similar things like this card.
Yeah. But I wouldn't do like a Seething Song, maybe, just because it only really affects one of those cards, and there's going to be a lot of multicolored cards in a 4-colored deck, and so something that is just strictly red might not be good. Might be, but something cheaper and more consistent.
All right. Hang on. I got to get the Mr. Unlimited spot. Where are we? Where are you? All right. So those are your budget. Here's Mr. Unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited.
So if you have no budget, here are 3 cards you would add to the deck that would make this a little better.
And it's kind of just make sure that your mana gets better. There's a handful of cards that Delighted Halfling is sitting at. Welcome back. It's great mana. You can't complain. Smothering Tithe for that same reason. Just make sure you get your colors. Make sure that you can do those triggers. I think that's the fun part about the Fantastic Four characters.
Yeah.
Is just being, if you can pay the 4 consistently every turn, along with getting, advancing the board state, along with doing a non-creature spell, I think it's pretty mana heavy deck.
Yeah.
And I would be very conscious about that.
Right.
And then the last one is Strionic Resonator. There is
the same
Peter
thing.
Parker's Camera. There is Lithoform Engine, but it's just copying the triggers. And again, it's very mana intensive and hungry when it comes to that kind of stuff. So make sure you got your mana straight. Make sure that, and then just have fun with those triggers. That's how I would kind of think about it.
Dig it.
And that's a $7-8 card now. Crazy enough.
No. Strionic?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Serious.
When was the last time it was printed? Holy balls. Caverns the last thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, Caverns was a couple years ago, and that was a specialty one.
Crazy it's up to that amount. Yeah, you're right. Wait, what about this one? Why does it say 837?
It's more expensive.
What is it showing here though? See that little guy?
What do you mean? That's the price.
I thought you said it's a $70 card.
No,
oh,
7,
okay.
8. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 70. I was like, what?
No, yeah, that'd be crazy.
I was like, that's insane. Okay. All right. Yeah, if you guys have any other upgrades you would do to the deck, let us know. Either budget or non-budget. We'd like to hear that. If you guys think this deck is worth it, we want to hear that as well. All right, so we're going to move on to the next deck. Yep, we went almost an hour, and we're going to have to...
No, we're doing all right.
Yeah, I know, because we talked for 20 minutes.
That was 40 minutes.
I know. It was... All right. So I'm going to do Doom first.
We should take another shot.
Oh, but he's on a different time zone. He's probably just getting up. No, we can do another shot.
No, we got to make sure that he...
Yeah, birthday boy. Leia.
This is his lunch
Oh,
break.
come on, Rusty. No, I thought I heard Lowry say 70. He said 70. I might be getting old. My hearing might be going bad here. Because there was multiple times this weekend where but actually I'll take this back. I was gonna say I misheard my youngest talking, which made his conversation really funny. I don't remember what it was, but all three of us heard him differently. So what cool story, Hansel. All right, shut up, Rusty. All right, cheers. Cheers, Hansel.
Thanks,
Happy
Tom.
birthday, buddy. Oh God, this is gonna suck. Yep, the second one is not. Is not good. Doom prevails. Ugh.
Sponsored by Malort.
Yeah, Doom. The doom of what tomorrow's gonna bring. All right. Doom Prevails features Dr. Doom, King of come on, Lowry.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking
One.
She can't even read.
Two.
Latveria.
I don't know this. What is it? Is it where's Latveria? Where is that on the map?
It's I believe it's in the Eastern Bloc.
What? Eastern Bloc
of Europe.
Is it?
Do not.
All right.
Like think of it like Castlevania. It's like in that area.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, dang it, Rusty's older than me. Crap. Just a little bit.
Right.
We're old. Thanks, Rusty. I know. No, I don't know. I'm not cultured. It is a fake place.
I
was gonna say it's like it's in Europe, and I'm like, wait, is it actually? I didn't think it was actually a real thing. I guess I'll play it off that it was maybe.
I think it like Croatia. I think of it. No, that wasn't right either.
Yeah, like that's actually a place. Wait, you're talking?
No, but I'm just saying it's in the Czech area, Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia.
All right, the Dr. Doom. It is 1 colorless, blue, black, and red. 3/3 human noble villain. Whenever you discard 1 or more land cards, each opponent loses 2 life. So you can't do a mass discard of lands. But then it also has at the beginning of your combat on your turn, target villain you control gains menace, and until end of turn, it connives. So that is draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a card, non-land this card, you get a 1/1 counter. So you kind of have like an interesting choice there. You can discard a land, everybody loses 2 life. No matter what, something's going to happen. You discard a land, everybody loses 2 life, but then you don't get the 1/1 counter. If you discard a non-land, no one loses 2 life, and he gets the villain gets 1/1 counter. Just like Black Panther, home is Africa, not real. Yeah, gotcha.
Wakanda's not real.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
All right.
We need to talk about the Easter Bunny, I guess.
Shh. The kids don't know yet. All right. So this one has quite a few great reprints. Don't look at those. Close your eyes. 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 All right. Reprints. We have a new Black Market Connections. Look at that. They're playing pool. And it's
Bullseye and 8-ball head guy.
That's his official name. Thank you.
I think so.
So Black Market Connections is running $20 at this point. We have Kindred Dominance. Okay, really quick.
What's that at?
Oh, Kindred is a $15 card. So that's choosing the creature type, destroy all the others. So you're choosing villains, and then everything else gets destroyed. Spark Double. Which villain is this? Who is this?
Loki's double. It says
Loki. It does say it at the top. That is Loki.
Jesus.
Well, he's red. It looks red from there. I know Loki. Loki's my
little bit of
Loki turned into one of my favorite superheroes from the show, because the show was fucking fantastic. And I apologize. This little 3-dot thing was in
should be 8-ball head.
Was in the way there. So that That's why I didn't see that. Luxury suite. So this is also this must be an Evil Den layer. I don't know what that one that was supposed to be the
I don't know.
Oh, it's Dr. Doom's layer. Skull Clamp and Toxic Deluge. So Luxury Suite is a $25 card, by the way. Yeah. Black Market's 20, Kindred Dominance 15, Spark Double 11. I missed one. There should be one more. Titan of Litjara. That's a $6 card. So
okay.
Between just those, and I'm not talking about
can we get that art on Skull Clamp here?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I just want to look at that.
It's scary.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
It says MODOK.
Oh, that's MODOK. Okay.
See, I'm a nerd, but you're a nerd.
You're a fucking poser. MODOK had his own cartoon.
I didn't watch that.
No. It was like a comedy one. Who's Patton Oswalt voiced it. It was fucking. I didn't watch it, but I remember. Going,
I vaguely remember that.
I don't think.
Rusty's ripping on me with my.
Did you see Ant-Man Quantumanium?
Yes. Oh.
Where they had Kang?
No, I didn't see that one.
Technically, people disliked it, but MODOK's in there, and they butchered him. They butchered our boy.
Rusty, stop it. I'm a nerd.
Right.
But I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd. That's my big thing. Marvel, my big thing was X-Men, but I wasn't a comic book guy. So that's the part. Because reading, we have a button for a reason. Can you hit the button for me, Lowry?
Which one? Nerd?
No.
Which one?
Reading.
Hello, boo.
Reading.
One.
I can't even read.
2.
So comic books are not my
That
thing.
one's starting to wear out, though, by the way. My button.
Because we've hit it so much.
It's the only one I hit.
Is it like actually like there's like a wear mark on your button? I can't read. All right. So value wise, really quick, let me talk about this. $75 to buy this deck, right? Just in the 4 cards, the 4 I talked about, Spark Double, Kindred Dominance, Black Market, and Luxury Suite. That's $71. With the $5 to $10 cards, it's another $16. If you add in the $2 to $5 cards, brings another $8 in when you're taking the low end because there's 8 of them. Oh, well, my maths aren't good. That's supposed to be 16. Oh, that's stupid. I just I have a tally mark, and so then I go 2 to 5, and then I normally take the lowest number, $2, but it's supposed to be 16. So really, this should be $103 of value in just reprints.
Jesus.
Yeah. So this one's kind of nutty.
These reprints are much better than the ones that I was talking about.
Right. But I will say this, in the new cards, it's very narrow because it's very much on discarding, conniving, like all that's like, it's very like, this is the play style that you're doing. And so a lot of the commanders do that. A lot of the legendaries in this deck are very like, you're not going to be able to use them in a lot of places. You're not going to be able to, these cards you will, because they are highly used cards, very expensive, whatever. But let's talk about some of the, let me show you some of the new cards here. So we got, I got 6 new reprints in this one that I liked a lot. The first one is Doom's Time Platform. It's 4 colorless. It's an artifact. Whenever you attack, exile target non-land card from your graveyard with 2 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. So it's kind of like a cool, I figured this would be a card you liked a lot.
Yeah, I like that
because it's kind of like a recursion thing, you know, obviously. So in 2 turns, you're bringing something back. But if you're doing a lot of discarding, if you're throwing big fatties in your graveyard, boom, you're just grabbing 1 card out of there, 2 time counters on it. In 2 turns, you're getting that out there. So this one, it seems pretty sweet. The next one, or did you want to talk about that one a little bit?
No. He's talking about Molecule Man that's coming up.
Okay, so
but
Killmonger.
I do like Doom's time platform. I don't know if I like it from the idea of a recursion spot, because there's enough for creatures. This is just a non-land card.
Right.
I feel like I like this maybe better in something that does go into the graveyard. So like Onyxia, like enchantment bring back, or artifact bring back.
But I mean, technically, like think about
it could be spells.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is like this could go in a lot of decks.
Right. I just don't know if I like it in the idea of a creature bring back.
Right. You could bring
Like
anything
reanimation.
back. Yeah.
So
this just it works in so many decks. Like you just need to attack. Whenever you attack, exile target non-land card. Like that.
Is this something that you'd put in a multiple attack deck? Something like Aurelia, so that you could.
Oh yeah, that would be great because your multiple triggers a turn.
Like a really good place to have it, like a red-white deck. It just doesn't bring stuff back.
Hold up.
And you guys are going to need to help us and make sure that our audio is all lined up. And hopefully it works out.
Boom. All right, but we have to do our claps. We have to do our on-air production meeting.
All right.
And hang on a second. Stop. Everything stop doing your stuff. Get out of here. There's too many things that it wants me to click on. Get out of here.
You do great, though. I appreciate everything you do.
Hang on.
I'm just glad I don't have to deal with it.
All right, you ready? I'm pressing record and give me my clicks. Or my claps.
Clicks or claps? What do you want?
Give me the claps. Give me the clap. Please give me the clap.
I don't like any of this. Signing off. 3, 2, 1.
All right, there we go. That is how we get this all connected. That was weird how that one dropped out. It went like clip, and then it came back for a second, and then it popped all the way off. So
okay.
All right.
I do like the idea of Doom's time platform, but we can move on.
Okay. So we got a little note to this next one, but Killmonger, Ruthless Usurper. This is 2 colorless, 1 red. It's a human villain. 3/3 trample. Whenever Killmonger attacks, he gets 1+0 for each artifact defending player controls. The thing they had to correct with this is it doesn't say until end of turn, but it is until end of turn. So it isn't a 1+0 forever, because normally that's what you're supposed to say. And then whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player sacrifices an artifact of their choice, and then you get a treasure token. I think this one's cool, but it was more I wanted to point out that this one has a little error to it, and that they just have a errata to this one. But that's still kind of cool. I mean, a 3/3 trample for 3. It gets 1+0 for whoever you're attacking. You're going to get to destroy one of their artifacts. They get to pick it, obviously. They sacrifice it, whatever, and you get a treasure. It's not crazy. Not much we need to talk about more on that.
I think that's weird. Like it's, hey, I get a big bump, but when he deals damage, he becomes smaller.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're taking away one of their things.
Because it's going to destroy one of those things.
Yeah.
So am I counting this as like artifact removal? Do I care about artifact removal in this deck? Yeah, it just seems like a weird card.
Yeah, I more so
powerful. Like
it seems good, but I also wanted it on there to mention the little thing that they corrected. I do want to make a comment to Kevin. Kevin did say he's waiting for The Hobbit, as well as I'm waiting for The Hobbit as well, but this is hard because I love Marvel stuff too, superheroes, so it's yeah, it sucks that they're back to back. Okay, next one. Loki's Scepter, 2 colors, 1 red. So it's very similar to what's the other red one, Monorock that we got. So it's a Monorock. It can tap for any color. What was it?
The mirror, or whatever it's called.
The one where you get to copy one of your own creatures until end of turn. Yeah. It becomes that.
It's any creature.
I like this one almost better because it enters and you gain control of target creature. Problem with the other one is it becomes a copy. So if you attack and it gets killed, you don't have that Monorock anymore. This one, gain control of target creature. It doesn't say, and like it's not an opponent. You could do it to your own because untap that creature until end of turn. It becomes a villain in addition to its other types, and it gains haste. So you could technically, if you had a tap ability on something that you had, boom, you untap it or whatever. But the cool thing is you can take somebody's stuff, untap it, not worry about if it gets the crackback. Maybe you are swinging into somebody trying to get that thing killed. And then this still taps for a mana as well. So I don't know which one I like more, but I think I will be playing them both, because if I play the other one, I'll probably play this one as well. So this is kind of a cool one.
And here's kind of the way that I'm looking at this for the first time is that it's just the best 3-mana version of steal somebody's creature.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
All of them,
all the other ones are like typically 4, most of them
3 or 4 mana, and they just steal until in a turn, and then it goes back to them.
Yeah.
And this, you still have a mana of any color afterwards. I think this is very playable. I like that actually quite a bit.
Yeah, so I think this one's pretty sweet. Then we got Molecule, man. This one's fucking crazy.
That's bonkers.
Yeah. 6 colorless, legendary creature, human villain. Non-land cards in your hand have Miracle 0. He's a 5/5 human villain. Like this, I mean, they did the right thing and made him colorless because making him a color of any sort would have been nuts. But even him being colorless, like Eldrazi,
right?
Like all those decks are gonna go nuts. Like this being a commander, this could be the Eldrazi commander. You're playing your Eldrazi for 0. This is stupid.
Oh shit! Yeah, God. So this is an auto include in everybody's red white lore hold deck.
I was gonna say the one the dragon that you had, like his was 2, right? Isn't that what it is? All your have Miracle 2 colorless. This is 0.
No, it's all instants and sorceries have. So this just basically makes it that all of my spells have Miracle.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I think that's a good point, Rusty. People don't understand that Miracle has no timing on it. So yeah, you can cast anything, anytime. It is crazy in lore hold.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a Ristic Study out, you're just casting stuff for free instead of drawing it. Like, this is a crazy card. I am super glad that it's colorless.
Yes. Any color, this would have been bad. Like, not bad, like
right,
way too good.
Like, think about this if they made this like 5 color.
No,
this deck is nuts.
Yeah,
I mean, it can't fit in the precon, obviously, but I think the choices, it's crazy, right? It's a crazy card, and if you gave it a bunch of really good options, crazy. If you're running tutors, you just get to go and like Empiric Tutor, something on top, next draw, free spell.
Yeah,
craziness.
It's just insane. I think pre-sale wise, and that's again, we're not going off the pre-sale stuff, but it's like a $50 to $60 card. You don't see that very often with the pre-sale pricing. I didn't.
It's
look.
not 50 to 60. But that's a $20 card.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, but pre-sale, you don't normally see them jumping that high with this. But yeah, it's crazy. Then we got Moonstone Harsh Mistress, 3 colorless, 1 black. This is an uncommon, but I like this one. Human Doctor Villain, 2/4 flying. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile a card from your graveyard. If you do until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. So the thing I wanted to point out with this one is it does say play, so you can do lands. Like, it is not a non-land.
Fair.
So as soon as you discard, this is very niche because you're doing discarding, right? But in those discard decks, great. This is fantastic. You're able to play things that you discarded. If you're doing a Madness deck or whatever, obviously you're trying to get things out with Madness, but things that actually hit your graveyard, you're able to play those as well. I just think this one's pretty interesting, and it's uncommon. It's not crazy. It's not going to be expensive, but I thought it was a kind of a cool one.
We have 1 to 2 cards like this, and they're played in the decks that they need to be played in, if they often do. So yeah, it's not terrible.
This last one of the new cards, I like this one a lot. The Frightful Four. 3 colors, 1 black, legendary creature villain, 4/4 menace. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, that player loses life equal to that spell's mana value. So the reason why I like this one, obviously it fits in those Mogus type decks.
Yeah.
But what it kind of eliminates is those opponents' turns where they're spending all their mana to play that one big spell. So it eliminates that they have to, not have to, but they're probably got to play a small spell first and then a secondary spell. So it kind of, it takes away, and it is opponents, so it doesn't affect you. Because, wait, make sure of that. Whenever an opponent, yes. Because I remember thinking that, I was like, oh, I hope this doesn't affect you. Yeah. So it's whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell, that player loses life equal to that spell's mana value. So Cyclonic Rift, fuck that. Well, although that's overload, so it's really only 2, is it? Or does it hit the 7? The mana value thing has thrown me off a little bit of how that all works. Like,
yeah, that's a good question.
Is it the 7 or is it the 2? But you know what I'm saying? Like
the minute.
But the thing is, it is making your opponents think and plan things a little more. They're not just playing the big, Rise of the Dark Realms, because they will lose 9 life off of that, or whatever it is, the 2 color 7,
fair.
9 life off of that. They have to play something first to bait out so they can play that. So now your big game winner needs to have another spell. So you're talking 9 mana plus something else. And so I think this kind of eliminates some of that stuff, or at least makes people think. And I like that. I like when a card makes your opponents go, fuck, okay, I got to do this first and then do this. That's not what my plan was. You fucked up my plan. And that's why I like this card.
Somebody's gonna, if they're doing Torments of Hailfire, they have to do like a ritual first,
right?
To try and
that'll
still be bad for you, but they at least have to plan it out a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Maybe worse.
Okay, fine. You're gonna make me do more on that X, but but you get what I'm saying. Like it's not gonna be an expensive card, but I think it's actually kind of a fun card. Mogus decks are gonna freaking love it. Any card like that.
A lot. I do think that's really cool.
Okay, so. All that being said, we got the reprint value was at 103. We have the 6 new cards that I thought were pretty interesting. Lowry, do you think this one is worth it? Hang on, let me get to that button. Is it worth it? It's time for...
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
I'm a sucker for discard decks. I
know you are.
I would probably build this if I didn't have the Green Goblin Norman Osborn deck. But I love that deck. It's so freaking fun.
It is.
So I'm not going to take it apart for this. I do like a lot of those new cards. Molecule Man seems insane. If I didn't have Lorehold, I probably wouldn't be as interested in it, but it's a miracle deck, and that's a miracle card right there.
Is it gonna fit in that deck right there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like Loki's Scepter. I think that's a really I like a lot of new cards compared to
the Fantastic Four one.
The Fantastic Four one and the Captain America one. But I do like Doom. I don't think Doom's time traveling Dealy Bob is gonna be expensive or anything. But I do think it's an interesting card at least. Killmonger fits into, I wish they made this Commander deck, but that's okay. That's something that's a future episode that we will discuss.
Oh, okay. You're saying you wish this was
I wish there was a Commander for something like Killmonger, which is kind of like an artifact hate type deck. So, So for me, if we're talking about $75, I'm not a huge Doom guy. or Fantastic Four. Like, I think they just, but I do know that Doom is super popular when it comes to one of the most popular, like, bad guys out there. But I would say the reprints are freaking solid. Like they have good value when it comes to stuff that they've reprinted a ton when it comes to like Skull Clamp or Toxic Deluge at this point. But then also they have good reprints that kind of need it, like Luxury Suite or the
Black Market.
Yeah, Black Market Connections. Like those are good cards. So I think it's worth it. I think this is worth it.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
At that 75 price.
Yep, 75. I mean, reprint wise, you know, obviously I'm going to keep the Marvel art over the original art of what I have of these cards, and probably sell the other ones. But you get your value right there. You know, you sell those and then you get all these new ones in there. And I'll say this, I mentioned it before with your deck and also with this one, very similar. All the legendary creatures in this, everything new in this was mainly in the creature part. And everything was dealing with conniving or discarding and all that stuff. So it was very niche. But if you're going to do that, which like you mentioned, you like your discarding, you have a deck of that.
I do like it.
These are upgrades for those kind of decks. You know, if you don't want to just build this deck, you're taking pieces out of this and being like, okay, this fits in this and this fits in this. Unlike the Fantastic Four, where you're taking apart those and being like, I'm going to build this deck around that character. This one more fits in they work together. This one's probably better out of the box because they are doing what that is, what the commander's doing. But that's what they're doing, you know. So your deck playing field's very narrow because it's more based on discarding, but it makes the deck very good. So, okay, so that was that. I got to do upgrades.
Did
What?
you say this was a buy?
What?
This was good. Worth
Yeah,
it.
I was with you on that one. Yep.
I wasn't really paying attention. Sorry.
I said it as I would press the button. I said I agree with you on that one. All right, so upgrades really quick. We'll go through these really quick here. So we got budget upgrades. You're doing a lot of discarding. So I got 9 of them on here. We got Archfiend of Ifnir. Man, this makes it in so many of these, you know.
It's a 100% staple for discard decks.
Yep. So whenever
Best
you
card
cycle or discard,
that
you're
could be in
putting -1 counters on all your opponent's creatures. So this is fantastic in there. I do have Big Score and what is the other one? Big Score and Unexpected Windfall. Because these are instants. The thing is it's whenever you discard 1 or more lands, so you can go along that angle. And I will add actually Faithless Looting in that as well. So Faithless Looting's there. Yeah. You're discarding cards. You get to choose. So you're discarding a land. Boom, they lose 2 life. That's why Faithless Looting's a little bit. Oh no, they're both discard 2 cards. They're both discarding card. What is it? Additional cast. Yeah, okay. This is why Big Score is better, Lowry. I know you don't like Big Score because you have to discard 1, and you know, like Faithless Looting, you discard 2.
Yeah. In a discard deck, you want to discard cards.
But if you
Faithless
discard
Looting is 100% better than.
If you discard 1 or more lands, it only is 2 life. So you're only having to do it 1 time. So you discard that 1 land card, Big Score, boom, triggers. You get the 2 life.
Thrill of Possibility and Scaz Gaps, Ruin, or whatever. Like, all better cards than Big Score. Big Score and the other one, bad.
All right.
They're not bad cards. They're just not good.
And then I got... I have Chainer Nightmare Adept in here as well. You can find more cards that are similar to this, but you want to be able to discard for free. And that's what this one is. You can discard a card, cast a creature or spell from your graveyard this turn, activate it only once each turn, but you can do it on other people's turns. So I can discard my land on my turn. Boom, everybody loses 2 life. I can cast something. I can do it on other people's turns, blah, 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 blah. Whenever there's more to it, but really what it is the free discard. These two are probably the big two that I like in this. And yes, they are a little bit higher. Leisure Shredder is like an $8 card, I believe, and Psychic Frog is a $5 to $6 card. But Leisure Shredder, whenever a player casts their second spell, you're gonna connive. So let's see what your commander does. You're looking at, top card, discard, and stuff. Psychic Frog allows you to discard a card whenever you want. So you want those type of effects in this, because then you can drain your opponents by getting rid of those lands. And then you get a 1/1 counter on them. That's fun, but really what it is the free discard part. I added
the Psychic Frog, bonkers.
Yes,
it is such a good card.
I have not played it. I don't have it in a deck yet, so
it's not really your style.
Right.
But if you are trying to play from the graveyard, or like discarding cards, or just being able to cast something that, like, when it deals damage, you draw a card. Very cheap in that regard. It's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
One of my favorites. Teferi, Master of Time. It seems weird that I have this in here, but guess what its top ability is? Draw a card, then discard a card. So you're discarding a land card. Boom. And Teferi, Master of Time, if you're in blue, I try to play this as much as possible because it turns into a mini game because everybody tries to get rid of Teferi, Master of Time. And then effects like Wonder. I couldn't... What is the black one? It's
Swamp Walk. Filth.
Yeah, okay, Filth. I was searching and I was like, well, I'll just get Wonder in there. And I was like, Sludge. I was like, no, that's not the right. I couldn't figure out the name. But Wonder, this is one of the cards you can discard, make basically your stuff unblockable because we're not unblockable, but evasive. You're giving them flying. So Wonder in the graveyard is great there. If we're talking Mr. Unlimited, back one.
Mr. Unlimited.
I have 9 there as well. Anvil of Bogarden. So yes, it's reserve list. It's very expensive, but you skip your discard phase.
50?
Yeah, it's like 50 something. But during each player's draw phase, that player draws an additional card and then chooses and discards a card. So you're giving yourself that discard. You're affecting everybody else. You're drawing an additional card. Kind of fun with that. Auton Soldier. So also that, I'm going to point out Sakashima, Thousand Faces, Sakashima, the Imposter. If you're in blue and you have a ability where it's great to have multiples. This deck has Helm of the Host in it. Having more,
which is like the bad version of these cards,
right? Having more of these kind of cards in there are great. This one has the Myriad, and then they don't get killed. They don't sacrifice. No. The legendary rule gets eliminated, so you can have multiple copies. That's what I'm trying to say there. Damn you, Malort! Damn you, Malort! Bone Miser, whenever you discard stuff, so that's kind of nice. You get a bonus from that. Yeah. That one's great in there. Crucible Worlds, you're discarding land cards.
Absolutely necessary in this deck.
Bring that in.
Especially if you want to discard lands.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Has to be in here.
Firestorm, I threw in here because choose and discard. It's an instant. Choose and discard. Yeah. You can use it either as a removal or board wipe type of ability, or you're just trying to discard some land. Get the land, 2 damage, kill things that tokens that are on the board, and then 2 more.
Card's crazy.
Green Goblin Nemesis. Whenever you discard a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on target goblin you control. So you're putting it on this because it's really the only goblin you have. Whenever you discard a land card, create a tap treasure. So you're getting rid of a land, you get a treasure.
Yeah.
Great there. And dude, Monument of Endurance is like a $25 card at this point.
Yeah, can you make a proxy of it already?
I
need
do
it like
need
4 times
to,
over.
I know.
Jesus.
So whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn, draw a card, create a treasure token, or each opponent loses 3 life. You're discarding. Boom. This is going to do a lot of stuff. So we've no, I already did Sakashima.
Yeah.
We're good. All right, so that's everything from this deck. Whew, hour 30. Hey, we did that one in 30 minutes. I think.
We're
let
not
us.
done yet.
No,
It's pretty close.
The Malort is kicking in.
I do want to. I do want to talk about
some
clones. Like that is something that I've been on for so long that I'm actually trying to pull back on.
doing
just
the
because,
multiples.
yeah, it's so fun when you can have multiple of the commander that you're excited to have out, and so just like if I can have 3 Sonic the Hedgehogs out and 1 damage is dealt, like then it's just three treasures.
Yeah.
And when they attack, they multiple counters on there. Like it's having more of your commander is just better. Like Tavol, like having multiple of that into play. When one thing leaves, you get 3, 4. Like it's.
I'll admit I'm also
so
in the same boat with that.
Yeah.
I don't always do. If I'm in blue and my commander, it would be great to have multiples of that. Let's do more of that.
Yeah.
Because I've done that a lot. Like it's easy. You go blue and it's like, boop, yeah, multiple.
Yeah.
I more so try to synergize a little bit, but this one probably works really well with these.
Well, I feel like it's very much the roaming throne problem. It's not really a problem, but you're talking about like people put roaming throne into decks just to get multiple triggers out of the commander.
Yep.
And it makes sense. Everybody's doing it in non-blue decks, and then you do Sakashima's in the other, and Auton Soldier, Quantum Misalignment. Like, there's a lot in blue. It's pretty awesome.
Yep.
So I
would say when I do it, it's a deck like this more so because having multiples of Dr. Doom isn't oppressive. Like it's 2 life and you have to discard the land. Like it's tough. So you kind of want multiple triggers so that when you are discarding that land, it's not just doing 2 every single time. You want, because it's 1 or more. If it said whenever you discard a land, each opponent loses 2 life, that's a little much because you could discard multiple lands at once and everybody's losing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 life. This one is 1 or more. So if you're discarding that same amount, they're only still losing 2. So things that have a limit.
You can't have this be like a wheel deck.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it could have been, but it can't.
And that's why the cards
it can, but it's just not nearly as good.
Right. And that's why like one of the Jace's Archivist, I was like, oh, that'd be sweet. But again, you're only getting 2 life. And it's like, is that worth it? Is it worth doing that in this deck? And so that's why I kind of that's when I will use the Sakashimas, the clone type of ideas, because this will take down people more. So, all right.
And also I want to advise, just like if you are playing discard decks and you're always just going like, I don't have a ton of options, I run out of cards. It's the cards that I'm running to go with that, like the Artifact of Endurance, like the one that's $25, fantastic in there. But you have Teferi's Ageless Insight, you have Alhemret's Archive, and then you just have to kind of go with really good draw cards that are in your colors. Esper Sentinel, you're talking Ristic Study,
right?
On the One Ring, like you just, because most of what you're doing is going to be discarding and
getting rid of your hand,
run out, and then you need a bomb draw thing to kind of make up for it.
Yep.
And so that's kind of how you want to run it, especially if you're running out of cards in your deck. That's how because if I have a Teferi's Ageless Insight in play and then I go Faithless Looting, draw 4, discard 2, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
That's a great point. Great point.
So,
all right. Let's move on to the next deck. Avengers Assemble, right? Yep.
On to the second episode for audio. 429.
Is that what we're doing? 429?
Yeah, I don't know.
This
Doesn't
is the
matter
Adam and Lowry's Booze and Malorts have hit. And I'm about to
willing
open
take
my
another shot if anybody wants to.
Oh, look at you.
What?
Normally I'm the one that's like, hey, I'll take another Malort. But my what is my breakfast stout? What percent is this? 8.3. Okay.
I'm just drinking some Northeast at this point.
Lucky. That used to be my beer of choice, man. Now it's turned into this breakfast
is still
stout.
from SmithCon.
Is it? I'm done with my SmithCon stuff.
Yeah, you finished up last time.
All right. Avengers assemble. Sorry.
Upgrade. All right, let's read the Captain America team leader. Red and the white and the blue for a 3/3 human soldier hero. Whenever another hero you control enters, it gains vigilance and haste until end of turn. Put a 1/1 counter on that hero and put a 1/1 counter on Captain America.
Okay.
So in the deck, you got
right
a lot
off the
of 1/1
bat,
counters going on.
Right off
What?
the bat, the commander seems very basic, doesn't it?
Look, I'm going to be straight with you. Not my favorite precon.
Yeah.
I think because I had to go back and just be like, okay, I'll talk about these couple more new cards. Even. Like, so the deck kind of is working with +1/+1 counters.
Yeah.
And then you can look into vigilance or haste. There's not a lot of mechanics that are like, ooh, haste is good for you. Like, haste is just generally good, and so is vigilance. Nothing wrong with those kind of cards, but it is kind of basic.
Yeah.
I think it can
feels
be fun.
like
It's very aggressive.
Is it? Okay. I was gonna say it feels like
It can be.
a newer player type of style. Like it doesn't seem complicated like what's happening with the commander.
I think that's a fair assessment.
Okay. All right. So you got let's get to your new guy. Don't look. All right. No, don't look. All right, reprints. Here we go. What do we got here?
Yeah. I think that's a good. It's still kind of basic, but it is putting 1/1 counters on it. It's not the most complicated. You like how I went
Yeah,
through
you
and
changed it. Look at you. Look at you. Live. Right. We'll do it live.
All right. Okay, so these are the reprints. We have, I'm gonna say $67 in value, but it's probably less at this point. We have Harold's Horn.
Yes. Now that you changed it, you don't know what it is.
Don't know it. I don't like that.
Because it's a skin.
Harold's Horn is like a $4 card-ish at this point. You have Door of Destinies, where love the callback to Endgame, where the superheroes are coming through.
That is pretty cool.
The portal, even though it's
Yeah.
All right, and then you have Folk Hero, which is apparently a $7 card right now, and that's the
What is-
background.
Oh, the backgrounds
you
throw
own.
me off, man. Like
The what?
the backgrounds throw me off because
No, it's the new art that throws you off. You know?
No. No, it's because I don't have a lot of backgrounds in decks, you know, and so I don't they're ever a part of my repertoire of picking out stuff, you know, so
Yeah, whenever you cast a spell that shares a creature type with this creature, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn.
Okay.
It's just something that has not actually fit into many of my decks.
Yeah. Neither.
I wish it could, but it just doesn't. And but it works here. I think
next
fairly
one's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, Kindred Discovery is ridiculous.
It's one of the best fucking draw cards for
out there.
Tribal stuff.
Attack trigger, ETB trigger.
Yeah,
bonkers.
Stupid.
$13 card.
It should be
It's
more.
always gonna recover.
Oh, what Plaza's in here?
Plaza of Heroes. Yeah.
I made. That's funny because my proxy of Plaza is the Marvel Plaza of Heroes. It has all the Marvel characters coming across and Lord of the
X-Men
Rings.
one?
Yes, I have an it's X-Men, all that. Yeah. And then I have a Lord of the Rings one. I always use the Lord of the Rings one, obviously, because I'm a nerd that way. But yeah, I love it. Fantastic. Awesome. All right. Sorry.
And no complaints there. And then you have Raise the Palisade, which is really Raise repulsor shields from Iron Man. This is a reprint, probably the second time for the Lord of the Rings one. But that's a good card. It is a $10 card. And then you have Spectator Seating, which is I like that they added these lands into here, adding a little bit more value.
Yeah.
Into because I think each deck has a luxury suite or the rejuvenating springs.
Yep.
I like that it's getting a reprint in there. And so those are the cards.
What's the value of the reprints there?
They're saying 67. I'd bet it's lower than that. It is 6-7. Yeah, you're right. Stupid. It's
for you audio people, you didn't see where that came
you did
in.
The hand thing.
Yeah.
That's...
What are you talking about? That's all you did on Guys Weekend is 6-7.
Yeah, because I'm funny. That's you're funny too. I'm just used to. I think when you with your coaching, I was watching you and you just had the hands on hip coach pose going on. And I
loved that you had the sniping picture of me standing there. That was fantastic. Okay, so we got what was the value? Oh, they're all 75-ish. So you said value. So we're a little bit under what our value is.
Let's say so, yes.
What's our new cards that we have in this one? So we got 5 of them. You want to talk about?
We have Ant-Man, Elusive Avenger, one in a blue and a red for a something. You're blocking it.
What? No, I'm not.
Lower.
Oh, sorry.
No.
1/2.
It's a 1/2. Human. You motherfucker. What are you doing? Why are you moving it?
What's nothing's blocked anymore. I was moving it so you could read it.
No, it's blocked. I can't. Well,
what?
But why are we moving it?
It's just, I don't know. Lay off me. I'm starving. All right, go ahead.
You get me. All right, one in red and a blue for a 1/2 human rogue hero.
Why is he not an ant? Wouldn't he be considered an ant?
Well, he's molecule man at this point, I guess. He's down in the DNA structures. F-bomb. Ooh. Oh, because I cussed? Did I cuss? Sorry.
Wait, sorry. What? This is a PG podcast. We never cuss. We never talk about masturbation. We don't do any of that stuff.
Never talk. I do, yes, but talk about it, no.
All right.
Ant-Man can be blocked creatures with greater power. Whenever Ant-Man deals combat damage to a player, create that many pressure tokens.
Oh. Okay.
So this is more of like I think that's a cool commander.
Yeah, actually, I like that more as a commander.
Did I say human rogue?
No, it's because
ant.
No, because I said the ant part. I was like, why is he not an ant? I know he's a human.
Yeah. Okay.
Rusty, I know he's a human, but he still has ant tendencies.
But I think
Ant-Man is the only movie or whatever
I like
that
the
I've watched.
idea
Okay.
of like being able to attack and then like after blocks are declared, which is maybe nothing, and then you pump it up and then get a bunch of treasures.
Mm-hmm. But it's in red-blue. Well, I guess you get the bump from red.
Red has
red gets the bump, but you won't have the blue. Which if it was green, you'd really have some nice bumps there.
Yeah, it was red green.
I mean,
but green are dumb. They're not scientists. See, this should be a scientist, not a rogue.
Should be an ant.
I don't know if that's right. I do know that's wrong.
Like my parents'
Plus
sister, my aunt.
I thought don't we say aunt here?
Yes, we do.
Is that a Midwest thing? Aunt and aunt?
Yeah, I think we're aunts.
Or aunts. Not us specifically, just Midwest.
Yeah, we Aunt Lowry and Aunt Adam.
No, you'd be
Auntie.
You'd be an Auntie Adam.
Auntie.
Sure. Yep. I agree. Do you have like pretzels or something,
or Werther's Originals? I don't know. The little cart.
We just old now, huh?
Hey,
right.
we are pop here. We are not soda. We are pop, and we are pop.
Yeah, we're pop.
My little soda pop.
Okay.
All right. Sorry.
That's Black Widow, Agile Avenger, one a red and a white for a 2/2 human spy hero We have a menace. Whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, put a 1/1 counter on Black Widow, and you draw a card.
Ooh, I dig that.
I like that a lot.
I dig that.
think
Yep.
It's saying, hey, my opponent's drawing more cards. I get a little bit bigger, and I also get to draw a card with you.
If it didn't get bigger, I would still like it with drawing the extra card.
Yeah.
Yep.
White likes it when other people are drawing multiple cards, and this is right up at that alley. This might be right where I like it. I like it a lot, honestly, in the 99 for sure.
Yep.
If
you're in
not
red,
something
white.
to build around.
Yep.
Next one, director Nick Fury, red and a white and a blue. This is the next commander one out of it, but it's a 2/4 human spy hero. Hero spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. And then whenever you attack, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a hero card from among them and put that card in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom. And so this is a cost reduction. It is putting cards into your hand. It's kind of doing a lot of what you want in this deck. It's just not going to work anywhere else.
Right. It's very niche. Very niche. But yeah. If you're playing heroes, you got to have it in there. But other than that, nope.
Otherwise,
I do like this next one though.
Professor Hulk. You have 4 colorless, 2 blue for 6/6 trampler. Gamma.
There's your scientist
Hero. Does that say Gamma?
Yeah, you're right. Yep, that's Gamma.
Why is that
It's a creature type now.
Creature type.
The only creature type, I would guess.
Interesting.
So we haven't seen the
Professor
set
Hulk
proper
deals
yet.
combat damage to a player, draw that many cards. That feels good. I think it's just a big beater that's going to draw you cards later on in the game.
You're not building necessarily around this because what else are you doing? What else are you doing? It's just a beater.
But I would love this in like a Rafika the Many deck where it gets like attacks alone, gets +1/+1 and double strike.
Okay.
Like you draw a lot of cards.
Yeah. There's a spot. Other than that, like I said I like it. I just like it as a standalone, but it's like what deck does it fit in?
Too much? Yeah. I could see that. Is this good enough to fit into other decks being a 6-mana creature?
I think Rafik is a good example, but where else? Let us know, guys. What do you think? All right, and last one.
Shang-Chi and the 10 rings, 1 in a white and a blue for a 2/2, 3/3.
Oh, sorry. 2/2.
Fucking blocking it. Human warrior hero, first strike. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Shang-Chi. And then when the 10th 1/1 counter is put on Shang-Chi, you draw 5 cards and gain 5 life. So, can you get to the 10th counter? Is that too far away?
I mean, you're in blue. So you got the draw. Is this a build around though?
I don't want to.
Yeah, but
this
then
is one that I would.
This is a flicker one then, right? I guess
What?
you're in the right colors for flicker.
Why would I flicker this?
You get your 10, then you don't get the ability anymore.
Yeah, but you drive 5 cards. So if it has 10 on there, it's a 12/12, and then you draw another 5, so it's a 17/17.
Chump block that bitch.
You're in the evasive things. Because you can get through.
Build this scenario up for me.
There are auras that like ETB that in white that draw you a card and give flying.
Yes,
handful of cards that do that.
Every color has certain things that do that. I understand that, but like,
do you? You wanted me to paint a picture, and that's what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah, I guess you just keep them going
Do
big,
you
but
guess-
it is chump blocking. You just chump block this bitch, like. But no, I like it. I mean, 10. You have to have
10 seems pretty far out there.
you have to have a lot of draws. So it's like, how are you balancing that out? Are you?
It's just jamming all the best stuff. The One Ring, Ristic Study.
Right. Are you putting?
Tomorrow.
You got to have enough evasive stuff in there as well. So what are you throwing? Like 10 to 15 evasive things. And there might be
Maybe
enough.
Just jam some of the
unblockable
sword equipment.
That might not be bad. Maybe. It's a possibility. I think you should build it.
Yes. Rusty, I agree with you. I'm excited for the 10 rings.
Hey.
But we'll talk about that next week.
No, we won't. We'll talk about it in my next deck because it's in my... It is, right? Yes, it is in there.
I think Shang-Chi is... I think it's enough hoops.
I think you've called his name like...
This.
You've said his name like 3 different ways at this point. So it's
Sean... It's just been Shang-Chi. I messed up the first time. I agree with that.
It's Shang-Chi now?
Isn't
it Shang-Chi?
Yeah. No, that's a very American way to say it, yeah.
Well, we need to appease everybody. Let's Shang-Chi it.
No, that's not how that works. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not trying to be uppity.
How I read it, it looks like a Shang, but you said Sean, and then you said Shang? What did you say?
Shang. There's a G in there. Onga.
Onga. I love our drinking episodes.
I don't know if
people are gonna hate. People are gonna hate our deck breakdowns. They're like, I wanted to watch this to know if I should buy this commander deck. Instead, you get Malort filled opinions here. It's not our opinions. It's Malort.
It's just Malort. It's a Malort's opinion. They don't even know they're talking about, man. Shang-Chi. Yeah. Am I saying it right?
That was, you said it right.
Is that what I was saying?
Shut up, Rusty.
No, he knows what's going on. He's here for a reason.
I'm just kidding.
He's just here to fuck us up.
All right, so those are the reprints. Damn it, we're almost at 2
spent
hours.
This time, yeah, you just complained about everything I pointed out.
All right, I guess I got to do it. Is it worth it? Where's my? Is it worth it? Go back. There we go. Nope, that one. It's time for.
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
What was my values again? 60 something, 70.
67. Remember?
Okay, this one right here. The new cards. Okay, I'm looking it over. I do like Black Widow.
It's only like $3. Nobody's excited about it.
I think I'm more on the singles, buddy.
The price is wrong.
I think I'm more on the singles. I don't think there's enough value there to get me to want to pick up this one, although I probably will because I'll probably do a bundle to get the discount and all that. But that being said, if I'm just buying this one by itself, I think I would wait for the singles on this one and wait till they, if you're already saying one of them.
I don't want to give up.
Yeah, what are you thinking? How are you thinking with this one?
Again, there are 37 new cards in this one.
Oh, I didn't count mine on mine, so I apologize.
That's fine. So there's roughly half the deck. 40% of the deck is new cards. I think that's pretty cool. I want to support that. I do think there's more variety in what you could build from this deck as well. There's more interesting legends that come out of this. And so I like it for that aspect. The reprints, again, nothing special. Like if you've been playing for a decade, you kind of probably have these cards.
Plaza though, there's some good reprints. That is a little Plaza in there.
I do want to say on all of these, if you are new to the game and you are interested in this,
all the decks,
I think they're worth getting.
Yep.
And
when they do
like that,
right, when they do these big precons that you get all these new cards,
yeah,
and a lot of expensive cards in this. We say this every time with the precons.
Yeah.
If you don't have them,
way into it.
get it. Yeah, we're halfway into it, halfway into the bag with the Malort. But at the same point, like, if you don't have these cards, the precons are the way to go. If you want a commander deck just to pull out, like besides that first one, I like you mentioned that first one,
commander, and you don't have a ton of cards, do not buy into standard. Get the precons.
Yep.
They will fill out a lot of the cards that you're going to use a bunch, whether they're expensive or not. And then, stuff like this where you have a lot of new cards, that's technically not as important to you as it is to people like me and Adam.
Yeah.
But the reprints are on point on this one. Like, when you have a good reprint here, they're actually good.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of stuff over $4 or $5.
I would say buy these way over the non-big set ones when we talk about those. Yeah. Where I'll look back and they are $45 worth of value. Like they're $32 worth of value, and the precon cost $50. Yeah. Like, these are way better, and then you're getting some cool alternate art. A lot of those other ones don't do that. So, all right. So,
and then going with where I'm at.
Oh yeah,
being
sorry.
A veteran of the game, having a podcast for 8 years.
Oh, good for you.
It's just it's not something that
for you.
I really need.
Yeah.
Unless I just buckle and I just want a bunch of Marvel art.
Right.
And knowing that there's more Marvel stuff coming in the future. So on a practicality point, like the other one, I would say no. This isn't worth it.
The price is wrong.
But like you, I might just get a bundle and get them all. Nutty.
Oh, wrong tube.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
All right.
I might still buy them all, but from a practical standpoint, I wouldn't buy this.
Oh man, I'm dying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
All right.
Thanks, Kevin, for joining. All right. What do we got for what are we doing next?
Your deck.
Oh, budget. No, we didn't do budget upgrades, dude.
Oh, we didn't. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, can we get this? Oh wait, we're up at the top. Boop, 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 boop. All right, budget upgrades, buddy. Here we go. There's your budget. There we go.
All right. There's a lot of 1/1 counters that are happening in this deck. And so when you have modified and proliferating, that's kind of where my mind goes. So damning verdict, destroy all creatures with no counters on them. I mean, Captain America's going to put 1/1 counters on everything in this deck. Metastatic Evangel is another one. Whenever you cast a non-token creature, proliferate.
Static. Sorry, I apologize.
Metastatic. Yeah, well, I can't really say it if I don't do that. I need to break it down a little bit.
Metastatic.
So yeah, but just proliferating on what you got going on. You got a lot of creatures in here. You should be able to proliferate a bunch.
Dig it.
You have Ripples of Potential. It's cheap right now, like under $3.
Really? Crazy.
Yeah, with the reprint from the space set. So it's just proliferate and then phase out a bunch of stuff. Versatile. It's any permanent that has a counter on it that you proliferated. So, sagas. I don't.
What? You got the next one. I was just going to for a button. I'm getting ready for the next little part.
All right. Then we have Sonic the Hedgehog. I not sure if that's a good one for this, but it's sitting at like $2-3 right now as well. But it gives that boost to the haste as if it's dealt damage. You get a treasure, and if you attack with Sonic on the first time that those things come into play, they have haste. Also get 1/1 counters on them. So it kind of fits in there, but also if you don't have a lot of haste and flash with your heroes, it's a bit of a stretch. You forced me to do this. And then then we have Staff of Completion. I think this is a versatile, like one of the best cards that you can have in a +1 counter deck. It just has all the modes.
Yeah.
Pay 2 life, add a color of mana, pay 3 life, proliferate, pay 4, draw a card. That's the sweet spot right there. I love this card in proliferation decks.
Yep, 100%. All right, no budget.
Mr. Unlimited.
No budget, Mr. Unlimited. 3
And
cards.
then we're going
here.
Roman Throne. It cares about heroes. You got a lot of triggers going on with your heroes, and so this works very much in there. And then you have Sword of
Truth and Justice.
Truth and Justice. It's a proliferation one. Just helps you out. And then you have Urza's Incubator. Another, you have a tribal deck.
Urza's for life.
Yeah. All right.
Like interrupted your thought process.
Cost by 2. And I think here is what I would do. Is I would probably buy both of Fantastic Four and the Avengers Assemble and just fucking mash them together.
Why is that?
Because I think you're just getting probably everything that you want.
Are we
The
same colors?
color deck is going to get everything in this deck, and then you might just.
Oh yeah, I guess you're the same colors. You're missing black.
You're just missing. Well, you're missing.
You're missing green
in
in this one, but you're missing black.
But I think if you mix them together, I think you're going to get a better deck for both of them. Just my opinion. Haven't thought about it too hard beyond that though.
So your Mr. Unlimited budget or Mr. Unlimited upgrade is buy them both, combine them
Just
together.
mash them up and be happy.
That's the first time. I like that perspective.
I think that's the idea.
There we go.
Right there.
All right. Let us know on other upgrades you guys want to do or what you think would be in that. We got to move on because we're at 2 hours.
Go pee.
Holy. What, you got to go pee?
Yeah.
All right. Go pee really quick. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I get a hall pass?
Yeah. Detention. All right. The last deck we're going to talk about is Wakanda Forever. This one, and I built my Black Panther deck. I'm not going to say I don't like this one as much, but I'm going to say that because I love the Black Panther from the Secret Lair, but this one's pretty sweet. It's a very different angle on this. This is more of an artifact. There's an angle to this one that's interesting. So it's 1 colorless, 1 green for a human noble hero. No, you have to hold off until end of class. Thanks, Rusty. Yeah, I should have said that. Damn it. So whenever it's T'Challa, and I know I'm sorry, I don't know the whole lore of stuff, and so I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I should probably hit my own button against myself, which is this one right. Where's my kid? Can't even read. I need Lowry here.
Kid can't even read.
T'Challa, the Black Panther, 1 colorless, 1 green, 1 white. When it enters or attacks, create a tapped vibranium token, which we haven't talked about that one yet. But it's an artifact that is indestructible, and it has tap, add 1 colorless. This mana can only be, or here's the thing. This is the key on this one really quick. This mana can't be spent to cast non-artifact spells. That's its only disclaimer. So you can use it to pay for abilities. You can use it for anything else, but you can't cast non-artifact spells. So that's its only thing where that's the only ability that you can't use those for. So actually, when I was looking at cards and everything with this one, I probably took half the time trying to figure this out, and Larry's sitting down now, so I do want to put this out. So Larry, what I was pointing out really quick is the vibranium tokens that they make. The only downfall of those is you can't cast the non-artifact spells, but you can use them to tap for abilities of your or not even artifacts, creatures, anything else, lands. The only thing that it's saying you can't do is spend it to cast non-artifact spells. So
good point.
It's kind of something that I ran into with Power Stones, or is it Power Stones? The ones that are Is that right? Yeah. So like I was misthinking of what they were doing. I was like, oh, you can only do artifact stuff. No, you can use them for other things besides that. So that's kind of the cool thing here. So
signets are good.
Yeah. So all that kind of stuff. So, but whenever you cast a spell with 4 mana value 4 or greater, you get 2/1/1 counters on it. So it doesn't have any evasion, doesn't have any of those abilities and all that stuff. The whole deck is built. It's
no.
What?
I don't think it works for commander tax, because commander tax is still part of the like casting cost of your commander.
Right.
So I would say no.
No. Yeah. I agree. That is 100%. But anything that like if you're creature or enchantment or land that has a tap ability that requires a payment, you can use those for your vibranium tokens. So,
what'd you say? Did you say enchantment?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like if an enchantment has a tap ability with it.
Oh, with the tap ability.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not saying that I have that in here, and actually, I don't remember if I do. But
enchantments generally don't tap.
No. Like tap ability, like tapping 2 mana to do something. You know, like
yeah, just enchantments don't do that very often.
Well, the tap 1 black to sacrifice or destroy target non-black creature or whatever. Like what's it's not the black enchantment.
There's a lot of them.
The one the one that's destroy target non-black creature.
That's black.
Tap 1 black. Yeah, but what I'm saying is you're saying they don't have a lot of
colors.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You said that enchantments don't have that ability. I'm just pointing out that yes, they sometimes do.
Not really.
I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna cut you. All right. All right, so I'm going to talk about there are 6 reprints in this one that are worth noting. We have a Birds of Paradise, which damn it, I'm gonna have to get this one because I'm a Birds of Paradise collector.
Is that like a Canadian goose?
I don't know
what that is.
They're cranes believed to be they're from Wakanda. Come on now. We have Hammer of Nazan. Oh, Birds of Paradise are a $10 card. Hammer of Nazan's a $15 card. We have Helm of the Host is a $10 card. Bountiful Promenade. So again, what you were talking about with the buddy lands or the whatever, the 2 or more opponents, that's an $18 card. Mind's Eye is only like a $5 card, and then Sword of the Animist is a $6 card. Between those reprints, and then there's 8 more. Man, I did that same goddamn thing that I did in the last one.
What'd you do?
Well, because there was 8 of them, and I just put $8. That means it's 16 because it's $2 or more. So I'm going to add more to my value. So this deck is $78, but the value of reprints is $85. So it's a little bit above, which is
interesting that you picked both of the good precons.
I just went with like the first one and the second one, and you went with the other 2. I apologize.
Yeah, no, interesting. That's what I'm saying.
I want to make myself look good.
Anything.
All right, reprints.
Bop in the Fantastic Four deck. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it probably should have been because there's only 2.
How about we put the card that can make any color of mana in a 2-color deck?
The cranes are believed to be coming from the abundance in Wakanda.
They literally could have put anything there. It's not.
I remember seeing them in the movies.
All right. Yep.
All right, so I have 6 new cards I want to talk about with this one. Why is the bird so high? I want to see the birds.
I think he's talking about the price, not like smoking.
Oh, gotcha.
Or flying high. I mean, birds fly.
Well, Birds of Paradise are just fantastic. They always go
the best.
Yeah, they're the best fucking ramp card right there. They're monodorks. All right, Everett K. Ross, hapless. What is that? Attache?
Attache.
Is that what? Atate? Two colors, one white. Commander creatures you control get 1+1 in lifelink. Whenever an opponent attacks you with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. Pretty basic. I mean, it's cool when you have white cards that do that. I like the white cards that do that. It hinders from being potentially completely attacked. I don't know how much it really hinders.
No, I like this card a lot. What's his
do?
power toughness? Is it a 1/2?
1/3.
1/3. That's good.
Yeah.
At 3 mana, I like that a lot. Do you know who that is?
Is
in the movie?
that supposed to be the dude that
It's Bilbo in the movie.
Yeah, okay, because they don't make him look like that in this art at all.
No.
Yeah.
They missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about that though. If they were doing it after movies, he'd be in the next 2 sets with Hobbit and then the Wakanda set. That'd be great.
Crossover. Oh, damn it. All right, here we go reading.
No, you just
One.
mumble. Say something mumble.
Hatut
You missed it.
Zira's Strike Force. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh.
3 colors.
It's not right.
3 colors, 1 white. Human Spy Warrior 2/2. Whenever you cast a spell, copy it for each time you cast a commander from the command zone this game. Whenever it enters, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment creature. That's pretty sweet. I
like that.
Only thing that sucks is if you don't cast your commander, this does nothing. Well, it does one thing. I guess it does 1, but it costs 4 instead of 3. Because the normal 3 is what we see. But this normally in green. We do have a couple that are white. But I like this one. Oh my gosh. Rusty's writing a lot. What did he write? Ross is a fictional character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. Primarily an ally of superhero Black Panther. The character exists within Marvel.
Yeah, did you use AI to write that? I think we know. Is that you just pulled it from the wiki?
Oh, Lowry's talking shit. All right.
Mumble.
She can't even
Mumble.
read.
You don't have to.
Kimyo beads. Kim.
Not a yo-yo.
I actually really like this one though. 4 colorless because it's an artifact. At the beginning of your end step, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Love end step stuff. No, he said just to Google, which is AI at the same point, right? I mean, a lot of times when I Google at this point, it's
just
AI.
at this point.
3 modes. You can either draw a card, or you can create 2/1/1 white soldier creature tokens, or you gain 3 life, exile this artifact, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. So you can only use 1 each, but then when it gets exiled, it comes back and now it resets itself. So you can choose a new one. Damn it, Rusty, you're writing a lot, and now I have to wait for this.
Zara say.
What?
This Wakandan term, which translates to dogs of war, refers to the covert operatives and assassins of Wakanda.
The phase.
Maybe we should have just had him replace me on this
Us.
episode.
Both of us. We should have a
Just
guest,
have him talk
a guest
about
star,
something.
a
I
guest
think
star
that
in this
would have been-
episode.
Yeah,
That
would have been appropriate.
been fantastic there.
Mr. Fantastic is Rusty.
M'Baku Jabari Chieftain.
Yes?
I will admit that I am I've watched 2 of the Black Panther movies. I don't know if there's more.
There are 2.
Okay. I'm not as familiar with them, so like that part I'm kind of struggling with. But anyways,
you got M'Baku.
Yep.
He's in both movies.
I remember that one. 2 green, 1 colorless for a legendary creature, human noble warrior, 4/3. At the beginning of your end step, if there is no monarch. Oh, I forgot to mention that. This deck is very based on monarch. There's a lot of monarch
Yeah, that
triggers,
makes sense.
which I really like that. Target opponent becomes the monarch, right? You're giving it to somebody. You're not the one, which kind of sucks. But here's why. Whenever a creature attacks one of your opponents, if that player is the monarch, that creature gets 1/1 and trample until end of turn. So it's kind of a little cool thing of like the Monarch's out there, but if you're not the Monarch, everybody else is getting a bonus attacking the other player and trample to take the Monarch away. So I kind of like that. I like that a lot.
Interesting.
I
like it as a bit for sure.
Yeah. Panther Habit, which is basically Vigor, in colorless here, but it's 4 colorless for artifact equipment. If equipped creature would be dealt damage, prevent that damage and put that many 1/1 counters on it. It's only equipped 2, so that's pretty sweet there. And then the last card, Lowry.
I like Panther Habit quite a bit.
Yep. This is a vehicle, Lowry. Are you gonna like this one?
No.
2 white X vehicle 1/1. Flying, this vehicle enters with X 1/1 counters on it. When this vehicle enters or attacks, create a number of 1/1 white soldier creature tokens equal to the number of 1/1 counters on it. Through 2. This is kind of nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
that's nuts.
You tap 4 and you already can crew this dude. But at the same point, it's creating the 2 every time you attack. It's got to be in a 1/1 counter deck, I would think. But even still, like if you're able to like cast this for way more than that X, you're creating an army. And then your next turn, you're attacking with this and creating that army just continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger. This is one of the few vehicles where I'm like, okay, I can see this going in multiple decks, not just like a vehicle deck or just one-off, whatever. Like, I kind of dig this one. So, all right, Lowry.
I agree. I really quite like that.
Okay, so I talked about the price of this one. This one.
What was the name of the god and the big cat artifact?
The god.
Rusty.
What?
No. He's saying he's surprised you don't have these on there, and I am curious. Melange, Fleeceman Lion, no.
Okay.
Genius Smith. It doesn't matter at this point, does it?
Waiting for it, but I will do Lowry. I want to know, is this one worth it? Is this one? Come on, button. There we go. It's time for.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
Value is 78 or
again?
What?
Can I see the reprints again?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Real quick.
What? The other way.
At bottom.
Pop. Hammer of Does.
Hammer. And missed. Oh, the host.
Mind's Eye.
Ugh. I don't like those reprints because they're, I like Mind's Eye, solid card, but it's not a $5-6 card. You know what I mean? That's a $1 card.
At this point.
At this point, in my opinion, that's where it should be. Next. All right. So I don't love the reprints. I do like T'Challa though. And I do like some of the new cards for sure. I think they're fun. This is questionable for me. At $75, when you're raising it up like that, you do want things to be kind of like up to level, and I think this does enough. We might just talk about it next week. I don't know.
Yeah. Wakanda Forever. We'll talk about it next week.
Is that what it is? Did you plan that?
No, I didn't. No.
Again, this is a questionable one just because of the price. The starting point is $75. It has to be a darn good deck to make that work. This is artifact centered. Green white is not really known. What?
Wait. Backing it up. This is Wakanda Forever. That's this deck.
He's talking about the card, maybe.
Oh. Well, if it's in the set proper, like that might get in. Yeah. I only actually included I haven't even gotten to this stuff yet with inclusion stuff. Anyways, okay, go back to it.
And so it's an artifact deck in green and white that isn't really known to be. It's like the opposite of the artifact colors. Or at least green is, white isn't. But and that's okay to venture outside of that sometimes.
He's saying it's in the deck. No, I saw Wakanda Forever, but like I'm not gonna. Actually, let me pull it up. Let me see.
You can do fast as well.
Let's see.
Look, I think it's just why didn't you just put it into Moxfield?
Well, no, I'm just. Oh, I guess yeah, I could have done that. I didn't like this one. That's why I didn't have Wakanda
Expand
Forever.
sorcery. Reveal the top 6 cards of your deck. You may put a permanent card from among them into the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it. You may put a permanent card from among them into your hand. Put the rest in your graveyard. Yeah, meh.
Yeah,
I agree. We got plenty of cards like this that aren't really played.
Yeah, and so that's
what about type in Bast, comma. Curious about the god. Are you a god?
Are you a god?
Do you bleed? Oh, I don't know.
Shit. There's wait.
Alabaster. Yeah, that one. There we go. All right. 2 and a green and a white for 4/4. Reach, trample, indestructible. Bast can't attack or block unless you control 3 or more creatures. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Whenever you attack, target attacking creature.
It didn't grab me.
Oh, but it can't attack. I mean, what do you say?
I thought about it. It didn't grab me. Like it's one of the first ones when I was going through. I'm like, it's good.
I really like that it's very Amonkhet Gods style. Like, can't attack or block, still a creature, not an enchantment, but it's not doing anything unless you're meeting a certain goal. 3 or more creatures is a ridiculously low bar.
Let me point this out. When we talk about the things that are interesting, normally it's not something that's like something we already have. You know, like not saying that this is something we already have, but it's good, but it's not like, what do we talk about with this one? You know what I'm saying? Like you and I back and forth is like, it's very straightforward. So a lot of times
I really like this as a, what's the attack with one creature and it gives +1/+1 to it?
Oh, the ability.
Yeah. It's
on the
from Shards of Alara.
Yeah, it's Ignoble. Ignoble has it. Ignoble.
That's what this feels like. I would like that, even though that's not even
exalted.
Exalted.
There we go.
So it feels exalted-ish, but it doesn't have the only attacking alone.
Yeah.
But I like this effect, and it's what the Invisible Woman was doing. But like the other thing about this is it's not saying 3 other creatures. So this counts as one of the 3. And that's ridiculous. It's kind of like the difference between and real struggling with like but there's the
Molar brain.
It's like Metalcraft, where
it counts
when
itself.
you needed 3 or more artifacts to have an effect, but when it was an artifact already, the card was just so much better than just like a creature, an enchantment, or whatever.
Right.
Like if it was an artifact looking for 2 other artifacts versus 3 more, I do think Bast is pretty good. Especially being
it's good. The thing is, there, like you mentioned, there's 30 some new cards, and so typically, I guess how I do this, and this is behind the curtain stuff, is I try to find things that are different and unique and things that we don't see a lot that we also can have a discussion on. And so that's kind of why I went with the ones that I went with. it's not saying the ones that we didn't talk about aren't good. It's just the ones, and normally we don't have this much, this many new cards. Yeah. And so normally it's like 10. And sometimes it's like, oh shit, how do we find enough ones that are good enough? This has a lot of them, but these I thought were the most unique ones and have a different talking point to them. Not saying Bast is not good. Yes, I think it is a good creature, but
I can't believe you don't think Bast is good.
you fucker. All right, so where were we with this one? Is it worth it? You're still trying to decide, is it worth it?
Am I still deciding?
Yes, I think you are still deciding, is it worth it?
That's a good question. Good question.
Can we go talk about Bast a little bit more while I can What about that?
It's close again.
So we're talking 80.
Are you gonna say yes?
$85 worth of value. For reprints.
Say yes.
Yeah, I think
yes.
I think
like
I'm
Monarch as a deck.
I do too.
There's enough new cards in here to make me want to get something. It's not a basic style of deck. It's the reprint values there. I think all the deck, everything's checking the boxes. I'm happy with it.
It's not niche enough where it's like, okay, this is the only style of deck that you can play this.
Yeah.
Like the cards in the the new stuff. Reprints are more both you and I are like, I don't need those. But the new stuff is like, these can fit in a lot of different decks. And so I'm in the same boat. I think it's totally worth it. All right, to not make this go longer, let's talk about some of the budget upgrades. So I have 7 of them here. It's putting 1/1 counters on itself, so why not have Cauldron of Souls in there? Because kind of a little bit of protection there.
That's expensive now.
It's only like $7-8.
That's not budget.
If you add in the 7 I'm talking about, it's under $20. My total.
Fine. Fine.
What Rusty said.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
it was all for you. That whole conversation was for you, and you just left.
He took it. He had a convo with the wife. Is that what he said? Wait, yeah. Well, he only lasted 5 minutes there. I mean, that's my average too. I get it.
I just took him at his word, and you.
That's 4 minutes longer than me. Chimley, the Inner Sun, 6 colorless for legendary artifact. So these are triggering the 4 also. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you get 2 counters on it. So what spells you control can't be countered. Beginning your
Chimmel.
What?
I don't like Chimmel.
You don't like Chimmel?
I don't like Chimmel.
I said Chimley. Chimmel, the Inner Sun. At the beginning of your end step. So it's going to trigger. It's going to get 2 counters on him. But you discover 5. Exile card. So you're getting 2 triggers just in your first turn. Potentially. Discover 5. Thinking about that. Your Black Panther could be a 6/6 right there. So it discover 5. You exile cards from the top of your library until end of turn, or until you exile a non-land card with mono value 5 or less. Hopefully you hit something that's 4 or more, because then that goes boom. Coin Mastery. I love Coin Mastery. It's a 4-drop. Taps for a treasure token, and then your creatures enter with a 1/1 counter on them. So you're triggering that. Crystalline Crawler. It's a 4-drop as well. Monodork. I know you're hemming and hawing, but it is monodorking it. You're getting counters on it, tapping to put mana on that. Rogue's Passage, your favorite. The problem with this deck is Black Panther's going to get counters on him, but he has no evasion. He has nothing on him. He has no first strike. He has nothing that makes it so he can get through. We need more of that, so I had Rogue's Passage in there. And then we have Towashi Guidebot. Tawashi. It's a 4-drop as well. When it enters the battlefield, it gets 1/1 counter. Then you get to draw a card for this. Draw a card. This ability costs 1 less for each modified creature you control. So this is modified. Black Panther is going to be modified. It's going to cost 2 to draw a card at the very least if you don't have anything else that is modified creature. And then my last one is Walking Ballista, because it's going to come in with counters. Remember what I talked about with... Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to mention. Where's my... Rogue's Passage. You can use those Power Stone... Not Power Stones. They're not Power Stones. They are Vibranium tokens to use Rogue's Passage, so it won't cost the 4.
Makes me feel better about that for sure.
And also with Walking Ballista, you can use those tokens to put more 1/1 counters on them. Okay. Also with the guide bot, same thing there. So all these, not all these, but those guys, those 3 that I talked about can cost a lot less because you're using those tokens to pay for that. So that is the budget. Now let's talk about the unlimited. I gotta find it. There it is.
Mr. Unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited. I got 6 of those there. Court of Garibrig. You're putting in more 1/1 counters on stuff. Yeah. Monarch. You're using the Monarch ability. The deck is very focused on Monarch, so that helps that one. One of my favorite cards, I think, in the last 2 years. Giggling Skitter Spike. Again, you can monstrosity this easily by using those Vibranium tokens to make that one go. And
it definitely looks like you're choosing a lot of artifact creatures to fit in here, so that
because there isn't a lot. They didn't put artifact creatures. They more on the deck. It's more artifacts that cost 4 or more.
Yeah, and with artifact creatures, it still can be used with those Vibranium tokens because they are artifacts, and so it works. That makes a ton of sense to me.
Like we talked about earlier, Roaming Throne. You're double triggering that. Get 2 of those tokens. Great Henge. Your dude's going to be huge. Great Henge is going to come out there. The 1 ring. It's a 4-drop. Boom. Get your draw. And the 10 rings. Yes, it's an 8-drop, but you can use those rocks that you're building to play this. Your maximum hand size is 10. You're drawing 10 cards. All that fun stuff. So I think this one's going to be sweet.
Yeah, no, the 10 rings is...
It's going to be...
I'm excited for that. I probably will still talk about it so I can go more in depth next week, but I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think when we talk about next week, all this is in play. Like whatever we want to talk about with all this. So,
sure.
All right, we're at 2 hours and 32 minutes. We need to wrap this up. Let us know any of these decks that we talked about. Let us know upgrades you would add to them, any cards that we missed, which decks you might be purchasing. That should do it for this week. We will catch you guys next week.
Thanks for listening.
See ya. Oh, shit.
Bye.
Get back. Say bye really long. Bye. Boom.
I love boobs. I'm talking tatas. I love boobs. I'm bonkers for honkers. I love boobs. Thanks for the memories. I love boobs.
Oh, shit. Get my mouse over here. Get it over. Ah! Hey, gang, the best way to support the CommanderSmiths is make sure you slap that like button. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. Also, check out our online store, CommanderSmiths.com, where we have metal tokens, mugs, t-shirts,